You listen to me. Trouble's coming. Better be ready for it. Stop. Hear me. You listen to me. Trouble's coming. Better be ready for it. Stop. Hear me.
Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. I thought I'd try something different, as if I was some sort of like radio host. Remix? What? Why? Hello. Is there an echo? Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and friends from beyond the binary. How are we? Welcome on in. I may have just shoved a large handful of Doritos into my mouth, and I'm now suffering the consequences. Donna Noble Loraxis, hello there. He's stuttering. It's too cold with the AC. At the moment, it is a crisp 19 degrees. Are you tanned, Andy? Yes. Yes. And I've even attempted to offset it by setting my key light to a slightly blue tone to try and shift the color away from being so tan, and it's not really doing a good job. So yeah. Doritos! Oh no, he's gonna be a real gamer today. Where's the Mountain Dew? I don't have any Mountain Dew, but I don't often go for Doritos, but I saw a friend yesterday briefly. We played tennis in the morning, and he let me have a few of his chili heatwave Doritos, and I thought, god damn, I've not had those in a while. So I went and got myself a bag, and yeah, I've been slowly picking at them for the past 24 hours. They're so good.
You listen to me. Trouble's coming.
Trouble's coming. Okay, awesome. Why, hello there. I truly hope you're holding up okay, Andy, despite no beta blockers and all. I'm sure we're all thinking of you, so take our energy. Ambrew, thank you. Not to be dramatic, but it's taking up every single waking moment in my noggin at the minute, to be honest. I'm going one way, then I go the other way, then I go the other way again, and yeah. Andy, just FYI, you're braver than me. I would have declined that invite so fast. I don't do crowded places. It is quite literally my worst nightmare. Everything about it. But also at the same time, I really want to go. I really want to experience it. But all of like the individual aspects are just the most nerve-wracking thing imaginable. Not even just the plane ride. Like, that's obviously the big one, but everything else is just so outside of my comfort zone. But I'm trying my best to be positive. But yeah, I'm gonna try and not talk about it, even though I do appreciate you guys sending me your good vibes and well wishes. I'm gonna try and not talk about it, because again, outside of streaming, it is everything going on in my head. Like, it's just constant. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. We'll see. Thank you, Pi. I appreciate that. Are you grabbing Wi-Fi on the plane? I do believe it comes with Wi-Fi. Yeah, so if I need to, I can hop in and cry in a voice channel. Anyway, as I said, I'm not going to talk about it. Lovely to see you all. Welcome on in. I've seen a few of you already say you're excited for the brand new episode of Cyberpunk. I'm glad you're excited. I only realized...
I believe in you. You got this.
Hey,
time
thank
for
you,
another
Pooba.
month's sub message.
Go on,
so
then.
hype that GW2 is back on the menu. Indeed hype. Thanks for all the great streams, Andy. And while I'm here, you folks who were interested in raiding, I've got a little thing up to fill in to figure out when our schedules overlap. Hype for that too.
Hype for that too. Here. Pooba, thank you very much for the 8 months. Thank you for the well wishes. Thank you for being such a all-round wonderful, lovely person. Thank you for being here, Pooba. That's what I'm saying. Streamathon. No, don't apologize, Ambrew. I really do thank you for the kindness. I really, truly do. I even got to finish the last Cyberpunk video before the next one. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so yesterday was a YouTube day, and again, not to keep bringing up the thing I don't want to talk about, but I feel like yesterday was not a good day. I had a doctor's appointment in the morning where I just wanted to see if they could do anything for me, if there was anything they could prescribe sort of last minute to assist me with my anxieties, my panic, etc. And the guy that I had, I've never had him before. I've changed GP, and he was lovely. He was great. He was asking me what it was for. I went into all the details. I was like, oh, it's for TennoCon. And I've been invited along to go, and he was like really hyping me up, and he was a really, really lovely doctor. But by the end of the conversation, we realized there was nothing that could be done. They do beta blockers, which would in theory work. But something which maybe I've never shared is I'm asthmatic, like heavily asthmatic. So if I went on beta blockers, it could potentially be catastrophic. So yeah, that was a bit annoying because it was all looking good up until then. He just said, oh, by the way, because he was looking through my notes, he was like, any history of asthma? And I went, oh God, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Warblobby, congratulations. Happy birthday. Can we get some happy birthday love and chat for Warblobby, please? Warblobby, please. There we go. Thank you for being here on your birthday. Have a lovely day, whatever you get up to. But yeah, to finish my ramble, yeah, just yesterday kind of knocked me, so I didn't really get to do much of the old YouTube stuff, despite my best attempts to try. So I recorded today's Cyberpunk episode earlier today, which is why I might sound a little bit...
Hello/show.
Yeah. CGA or Astray. I'm still trying to, put my feelers out on which one I prefer. Astray. Thank you for the 41 months at tier 3, no less. Thank you so much. Can we please get some love and chat for the lovely CG Astray? Stray, not Astray. See, yeah, okay, yeah. That would help. Sorry, Stray. CGA Astray. Astray, yeah, Astray. There we go. I'm excited to start watching your Cyberpunk playthrough, Koji Man. I hope you enjoy it, buddy. I'm having a really good time with it. I won't spoil what I do in this episode that I did today, but I had a bloody good time. Really good time. And so, I don't often like to celebrate my successes, but I just happened to see the first episode has been watched 16,500 times, which is
You listen to me. Trouble's coming. Better be
mad, because I really didn't think it was... I hope people would watch it. I said before uploading the video, if it gets 1,000 views, I'll be really happy. If it gets to 2,000, I'll be ecstatic. So you can imagine how I'm feeling at the reception
has
so
been
far.
So good. Wish you all the best, Endward. You deserve it.
Thank you, Joko. I appreciate that. Yeah. And again, apologies if my energy levels are a little bit off today. I'm definitely not firing on all cylinders. I don't feel 100%, but I'll be okay. I'll be okay. But just know that if I seem a bit off, it's because I am. But that won't last forever. I'm hoping that by tomorrow I'll be back to being my usual excitable self. But right now, God, I'm just... Yeah, I feel like my tank is half full. But anyway, let's stop talking about negative things and instead chat, shall we? Hello there to Risque, Kojiman, Sandwich, Sand, Yofel, Luke, Guru. Luke, good luck with the finale of your Nuzlocke run. If we can please get some well wishes in chat for Luke. He is about to go to the end game of his Nuzlocke sword run. Good luck, Luke. Lemon, Kojiman, Ashrik, Kima, Sophie, Bumblebone, Citizen number 7, Durzanail, aka Zanail, sorry. Echo Axiom, McMuttons. How do you do, fellow yellow armor enjoyers? The annoying thing is, I've changed my outfit color every single Guild Wars 2 stream so far. Because people come in and they don't know what Guild Wars 2 is, and obviously a big selling point of the game is the customization and how easily you can just completely change what your character looks like. So every time I feel, emboldened to dive on into that system and show people just how flexible it is. So hopefully today we can maintain our gold, silver, and black aesthetic, which we have going on here. Fingers crossed. Kalazarin, welcome. McMuttons, hello. Bailey, hello. How are you today? Steve Samurai, hello. Risque, hello. Hiss, lovely to see you. I love the Guild Wars music as well. I'm hoping it's still up for pre-order. Bear with me for just a second. Guild Wars vinyl box. I'll link this in chat for any other fellow vinyl record collectors and enjoyers.
You listen to me.
It's up for pre-order.
Better be ready for it.
It's up for pre-order. Let me link this in chat. There you go. You can purchase a 4 LP box set for, I believe, the music of the base game and maybe some of the DLCs. But there it is, ready for people to enjoy. So I'm yet to get it, but I would like to get it. I'll probably try and pick it up soon. But yeah, I love the Guild Wars music as well. It is very cozy. You know, very cozy. Anyone else find it sus you started playing Cyberpunk after getting into a new probate office? Lol JK, good morning, Andy in chat. Noobity boobity. What's going on there? What's happening there? I wonder. Jumping Spirit, welcome. Cat, hello. Shadowclaw, hello. Steez, hello again. Pooba, Pi, Law Axis, Bardo the Bard, lovely to see you today. V6, hello. Dadams, hello. Joko, hello. Ulster, hello. Gravshark, welcome on in. Laluna Gamer, Ambrew, Ayira, Saria? Let me know if I'm saying your name correctly or not. So exciting. I just started playing Guild Wars 2 weeks ago. Or Guild Wars 2 weeks ago? Either way. And the coincidence of my favorite content creator. Favorite? Aww. Is that a mistype? Did you mean to send that in my chat room? Thank you for being here, Ayira. If you are on the EU servers, you are more than welcome to come and join our guild. If you'd like. If you're on the US... Oh, no. I think you can join no matter what, can't you? I'm thinking of FF14's system. Yeah, you're more than welcome to come and join our guild if you would like to. Plenty of spots open. Jumping Spirit, hello again. Kima, Yofel, Kalazarin. Noobity boobity, hello again. I love saying your name. Dawn, hello. NT, hello. Welcome. Lovely to see you today. No, I'm... Dawn, same. Warb Lobby, happy birthday again. Is Lua, welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Hopefully you're well. Varshio, hello. Lovely to see you. Wuku, hello there. Hearing stories about EU and UK healthcare really just reminds me how over-medicated US healthcare is. I won't talk about that, again, just because I'm trying to avoid... I've already been so negative about my own mental health that I want to try and not delve too deep into anything that might be triggering for anyone. But Wuku, yeah, for sure. I never take it for granted. Never. We are very, very lucky. Maybe that's the formula you need to follow. Just start a video and do your thing. That might be the plan, man. More proof that Andy hates 14. Wait, this isn't FF14. Capitalization not reflected. Yes. Stray, there it is. The capitalization is there. Stray, got it. That does help me. Thank you. Wow, Guild Wars 2 has armor customization. Surely it can't be as good as the transmog system, and wow. Yeah, it's a shame, because for me, I do still, and no offense to the Guild Wars 2 crowd, and no offense to, Crit with his ramblings, I do still think FF14 is like, not that it is a competition, but if I were, made to choose an MMO to play, moving forwards, and I couldn't play any others, it would still be 14. I love FF14. It's my home now, in the way WoW was my home in the MMO genre in the noughties and the early 10s. But something which I do find really difficult now, having played so much Guild Wars 2, is to go back to 14 and deal with what is, I think I can say this in a matter-of-fact sense, an inferior armory system. I cannot tell you just how much I love the way Guild Wars 2 handles armor customization, the die system. Like, it's just the best. It is the best. And in a dream world, I'd love to be able to cherry pick the best parts of Guild Wars 2 system, WoW's system, and then integrate that into 14 in some way. Because it sorely needs it, in my opinion, because of the kind of gamer I am. The way you play games is really inspiring. How did you set up your Obsidian for your notes? Is it just the basic app? Just the basic app. Just the basic app. There are things which I do, and there's keybinds which make it a little bit easier to navigate, but it is the default app. Slightly reskinned with a different theme, but still the default app. I don't run any modifications or add-ons, which there are many of, and they are very good, but I've not yet dabbled in that. I try to keep it as plain as possible, because that way people can then follow suit and hopefully do something with it themselves, and it's less of a barrier to entry. Like if I said, oh yeah, if you want to do what I'm doing, download this app, download this add-on, get this mod, change this, then it's a little bit more difficult. But by keeping it as vanilla as possible, it means that people can just hopefully copy what I'm doing and, you know, make notes as they play games. It's not a competition, but if it was, it'd be winning. Andy hates 14, clip it. I love the glamour so much more, but the system, yeah. I will say I've really enjoyed the new system where you can save glamour sets, but even that is so convoluted. And I know spaghetti code, etc. I'm not going to get into that, but if at Berlin later this month, because we are in July, if at the Berlin Fan Fest they drop like, hey, we're going to be overhauling the system by which you can collect gear, that might be more exciting than possibly anything else they could announce for me. And I know that it's not everyone's... sorry to be talking so much 14 at the beginning of a Guild Wars 2 stream. How dare I? But I know that isn't the priority for a lot of people. Having watched Grinding Gears video where they essentially did a Q&A with the community at large, glamour was so low down on the list of priorities for people, which really surprised me, and it just goes to show, you know, how different we are when it comes to playing video games, especially MMOs. For me, collecting things will always be my #1 joy. I like filling in a box, ticking boxes, collecting new gear, pets, whatever. I love that. More glamour plates would be incredible, make some time, I agree. It is Final Fantasy 14 Thursday, so talk away. To be fair, Guild Wars 2 only got a good wardrobe system recently, but the variety of looks you can make has always been excellent. What is your favorite game or game series lore-wise? Lore-wise? That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't know off the top of my head. Lore-wise? It's kind of hard to pinpoint that and think specifically about what game I appreciate more from a lore perspective. Like, I could go for the obvious and say things like FF14. I love FF14, and the story is incredible. The lore is brilliant. You've got these literal physical encyclopedias you can pore over to learn more about the world. I really obviously love that. That would be my answer for now, but I feel like it's a bit of a cop-out just because of the nature of the game. It does have more to it because of the nature of expansion packs, essentially meaning it's multiple games rolled into one if you take into account development time and stuff. But I think for a standalone game, Outer Wilds, yeah, it's a really, again, I can't say much, but I think the story and the world building and the lore of Outer Wilds is like a really tight package. Like, it gives you everything you could possibly need, and it lets you run away with it. So yeah, Outer Wilds is a good shout, actually, Pi. Greetings, Mr. D20. If you still remember, why did you start playing Guild Wars 2 in the first place when you already have a home MMO? I imagine not many MMO players with existing homes would try other MMOs. Well, it's funny you say that. Let me get your name correct before I butcher this. Akobitoma? Akobitoma. Let me know if I'm saying that correctly. So the main reason is, well, there's a few reasons, and allow me to go through them. I played Guild Wars 2 when it came out and really enjoyed it, but never really had the capacity to return to it because my then home MMO of WoW demanded so much of my time. The reason why I got back into it now is the idea that I think MMOs in this current time period aren't as demanding of your time. So again, to go back to what I just said, when I was playing World of Warcraft back when this game came out, it was Mists of Pandaria, and I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. You had to do your daily grinds, your daily rep grinds. You had to go and farm your power. You had to make sure you turned up for raid night. You had to make sure you farmed your flasks, your potions, your food. You had to make sure you had a good supply of gold in order to purchase the gems, which you would then socket into your gear. You were in that system, that ecosystem, and the game did everything it possibly could to keep you within it. as the years have gone by, these systems in MMOs have slowly opened up. And 14, I think, has always been really good at this, and other MMOs have definitely followed suit, and dare I say, even 14 has opened itself up somewhat, where you can play the game, but you're not beholden to the game. You can log in and do your bits and pieces, but there's no necessary farm. There's no necessary grind. There's no need to spend literally hours farming for materials in order to have the best potions and food in the game. You can do that, but it's not necessary as much anymore. And what that means is, between patches, the game, the developers as well, are essentially saying, hey, go play some other stuff. And when the new patch comes out, obviously come back and play, but we understand that you all have busy lives and you want to do other things. And that's really beneficial for, you know, I'm going to use this, the word adults rather loosely here, but anyone with obligations, whether that's caring for a child, whether it's caring for parents, whether it's looking after someone, something, and you know, your pets, whatever, having jobs, obligations with friends. As we've gotten older, we have more things to take care of. Playing WoW when I was a teenager, I could, you know, sink days into the game without ever stepping outside my house. I stress I did. I did. But I could have done. I could have done that. I don't have that ability nowadays. An MMO needs to be something I can play for as much time as I possibly want, and then let me go do something else. I don't want to be bound to something. 14 does that really, really well. And what that meant is I could look further afield and start playing other games. But my problem is MMOs are kind of like my lifeblood. I love MMORPGs. They're my favorite genre of game, and that it's not even close. So when I thought, okay, what other MMO do I want to play? Do I want to go back to WoW? No. What else is there? Oh, I'll go back and play Guild Wars 2. And here I am playing Guild Wars 2. And I think that this game complements not only other MMOs, but itself, weirdly, with the way in which it's operated. The systems within. And again, we talk so much about the horizontal progression, and I don't want to keep banging on about that, but Guild Wars 2 has sort of set itself up perfectly as being that home away from home. So if you're in between patch cycles with FF14 or WoW, you can come and play Guild Wars 2 and you can pick right up from where you left. You can go and farm a new legendary. You can go and do some World vs. World. You can go and do the latest event. There's probably a holiday going on that you can participate in. And then when you've had your fill, go play something else or return to your home MMO if there's a new patch out. But something else which I really appreciate about Guild Wars 2 is it has the ability to be a home for people. It doesn't have to be a home away from home. It doesn't have to be the side chick, as people have described it as. You can make this your primary game if you so choose to. And I think that's really cool. So there's my long-winded answer as to why I've started playing Guild Wars 2 again. I love MMOs, and this game is designed in such a way that it fits perfectly into my life and my own, I suppose, MMO proclivities. So there you go. The thing is, I'll never be caught up in 14. You will eventually. You will eventually. Give it time. Kiza, hello. Rosinia, hello. Welcome. How are you today? Scrolling up. Neon Phoenix, hello. How are you? Lovely to see you. That's why I love Guild Wars 2 and why I kept with it for over a decade. I just finished my mental roulette grind and I've already played so many new games I've been waiting on. Seance of Blake Manor, my latest, highly recommended. I think I had that come up on my Steam page. Let me just, I'm going to tab out and add that to my wish list. Seance of Blake Manor. There it is. It is on a discount. It is on my wish list already. Oh, there you go. Never mind. It's already on my wish list. I haven't even hit the good stuff yet. I know. Well, again, I feel like when I play games, especially because of the nature of being a quote-unquote content creator, and you will know this if you've watched me play through Cyberpunk recently, Warframe, FF14, when I play a game, I want to make sure that I'm dabbling in as much of its content as possible. I don't want to just like poke my head in, do the best bits and leave. Like, I want to throw myself in, examine and explore every nook, cranny and corner possible. And, you know, I've done that with Guild Wars. As you can see, I've got Eternity, which was by no means an easy feat. I've done world completion. And again, I don't say this in a braggy way, but all before I beat the core game. And by the core game, I mean pre-Living World Season 1. I did all of that before I even dived on in. I'm level 120-something in World vs. World. And I hope that that shows people that I've, you know, been proactive in seeing what Guild Wars 2 has to offer. And I really like what they're offering. So while the story might be good, and I'm sure we'll get to the really good story eventually, the bones, the foundation of this game is impeccable. Genuinely impeccable. Like, it's... While I said earlier, you know, 14 will be my home MMO for a good while, I cannot deny the world of Guild Wars 2, the open world, without a shadow of a doubt, it is leagues better than anything else on the market. And I do feel confident saying that. I really do. I cannot think of another MMO where the game world is as engaging as this. It is a really, really special thing. And I'd love to see other MMOs do something similar. So we'll have to wait and see. The best part of Guild Wars 2 is running around on the mounts, and you haven't even gotten them all. I've got a raptor, and I got my warhound or whatever. I don't have anything else. I really want a dragon at some point. That would be lovely. The thing about Guild Wars 2 is that it feels like loading a save game from a single... Abby, you have put it way more succinctly than I just did. Let me read this out for people, because I fully agree with you. And Rosinia, I'll read your comment. I'll read your comment first, Rosinia. MMORPGs have always had a soft spot in my heart, but indeed, I love it when they give you options for people that have multiple hobbies or responsibilities. You can grind out if you want, but you can also play them more casually and still
Baby
catch up.
numbers compared to some, but definitely going to be more.
Wuku, thank you. I appreciate the 8 months of support. Thank you for the baby number, though I would say 8 months is still a heck of a long time. Thank you for choosing to stick around and enjoy the content and support me in such a way. Thank you, Wuku. It's been a pleasure to have you with us. Here's to hopefully many more. Sorry, Rosinia, let me get back up here. You can grind it out if you want to, but you can also play them more casually and still catch up at a good pace. Agreed. It's why 14 is my main game, and then I visit Guild Wars at times, for sure. And here we go. This is what Abby said, and I fully agree. The thing about Guild Wars 2 is that it feels like loading a save game from a single-player game. Other MMOs always make me hesitate to pick them back up because I feel like I've been left behind for not playing a little while. Yes. So, you know, I'll talk more about WoW in this respect because I've got more history with this. But if I ever took a break from WoW, whether it was for university, college, or life stuff, like maybe there was something I was doing or maybe a new game came out, whenever I went back to the game, it felt kind of like it took me a day just to sort my inventory out, look at the quests, figure out how I need to catch up on my eye level. Like, it was such a involved process. Like, I would spend literally hours getting back into the swing of things. As evidenced by my return to Guild Wars 2, there was none of that. It was load in, get briefly overwhelmed by the inventory, I can't lie, because I'd kind of left it in a bit of a bad state. But the moment I'd overcome my inventory woes, straight back in, as if nothing had happened. That's great. And you don't really get that often. But again, it's just because of the nature of the game, isn't it? Guild Wars 2 follows the 14 path, from what I saw.
I would say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving.
Fine. I'll play the damned game. Screw you, Kevin. You know what? Deal. I'm just going to be repeating myself, aren't I? Got him? I know I'm yapping. I'm sorry. You guys chat. No. I will yap, but I will begin playing the game because I can yap and play. It's a gift. It's a talent that I have. Thank you, by the way, to you guys for joining me. We've got Nash Feldstrike. We've got Harrow Ironthorn, Extirpator, Zinger, and Thoriston or Thoriston Auric. And I'd like to point out, I think mine's on nope. I don't know what I've got my toy bound to. Sky scale chair. There we go. Snap Harrow. Look at us. Anyway, I need to actually begin the next quest. So let's go down to Story Journal. Living World Season 2. The Dragon's Reach Part 2. To recap the end of what happened last week. Plan of attack. Gather in. I'm going to pause alerts for just a second while I read this. Rox and I met Ritlock outside Duke Barradin's crypt in an effort to get Smodr to the summit. Smodr wasn't going anywhere so long as the Ascalonian ghosts were haunting the area. Ritlock had discovered a ritual that might send the ghosts back to the mists, but it required his sword, Sothin, a mass of souls to fuel it with magic, and the pieces of Adelbern's crown. I agreed to obtain the crown fragments, which were scattered across the countryside. The first crown fragment revealed itself after Rel Crankmane's machines activated. The second fragment revealed itself in Blaze Ridge Stepp's Serenity Temple after Seren finished his research. After Bria was defeated, the final crown fragment revealed itself near her house. We attempted the faux fire cleansing ritual, which didn't go entirely as planned. Some spirits were drawn into the Mist's portal, but so was Sahothin, Ritlock's sword. Knowing that a full cleansing of the faux fire was impossible without his enchanted blade, he leapt in after it. Smodr agreed to attend the summit since the ghost problem, while not solved, was lessened by our efforts. He seemed confident that Ritlock would hold his own while trapped in the mists, though Rox expressed worry. So right now, Ritlock is in the mists after chasing after his sword into that gaping portal, which again I've theorized that he's going to go through a sort of Gandalf the Grey to Gandalf the White moment, but maybe he comes out on the other side with white hair. I don't actually think that, but that'd be cool. So yeah, Ritlock is MIA. How gaping? It should stop. Okay, let's begin the Dragon's Reach Part 2. World leaders are converging for a historic summit in the spreading shadow of Mordremoth's advance. Can you convince uneasy allies to cooperate, or will political turmoil spell Tyria's doom? Now, will I get mail? I have. Okay, Casimir. Dear Ravenscroft, I hope this finds you well. I'm afraid my efforts to get the Queen to the summit haven't gone as smoothly as expected. The Queen has had a situation arise that may prevent her from attending. I'll give you the full details when you arrive, but the short version is that someone is spreading rumors that Queen Jenna not only met with evil Scarlet prior to the Queen's Jubilee celebration, but also conspired to give Scarlet the mechanical watch nights. This is, of course, ridiculous, but the Queen can't leave Divinity's reach until these rumors are squelched. Countess Anissa suggested that I use my intuitive ability to find the cad spreading the rumors and discredit them, but I don't want to do this alone. Will you come help me? Signed, your friend, Casimir. Of course. Of course I will assist you, Casimir. Okay, before I teleport over, let me just quickly say goodbye to you all. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, gang. I think there might be other people lurking in the shadows, but thank you for joining me here in this random abode. I wasn't really expecting anyone to be able to come over here and find me, but I suppose it's the little thing on the map which showed you where I was. Yeah. Anyway. McMuttons, you've never played 14? Is now a good enough time to tell you about the critically acclaimed free trial? Desh Metz, Master Brewer, Elvin Monastery. Because we're in July. Greetings, friend. A local brewer has recreated a recipe discovered in the belongings of an ancestor who had spent a great amount of time in Elona. The Eastern Pale Ale is full of bitter hops with a unique citrus finish, a perfect delight for a summer day. Many brewers have started making their own variations of this amazing beer. Expect to see more IPAs arrive in the future. Good health and a glass for your thirst. Deschmetz, Master Brewer of Elvin Monastery. Okay, there it is. Bottle of Eastern Pale Ale. Brewed from an ancient Elonian recipe. Eastern Pale Ale is full of bitter hops with a unique citrus finish, the perfect beer for a summer day. Okay. That was such a surprise at the beginning of my playthrough, because I started obviously as a human not far from the Eldvin Monastery, and there is a vendor there. Give me that speed boost. Speed boost? Speed boost. There we go. Nice. I didn't start far from Eldvin Monastery, and one of the vendors sells a Brew of the Month membership card, and it is like, it's several gold. And I remember saying, oh, that's going to be like the first thing I purchase. And yeah, I'm glad I did, because it's nice to get the mail at the beginning of every month. Party politics. Let's begin. Let's see if we can assist. God, look at that. God. I love Guild Wars. All right, let's begin.
Let me catch you up on what's happening.
Casimir,
Queen
please
can't
do.
attend the summit because someone has accused her of conspiring with Scarlet. The hearing is the same day. Someone's lying, and we have to figure out who.
Okay.
As soon as we know, we can confront that person and get them to recant their statement.
Mm-hmm.
We need to talk to everyone, find clues to the truth, and build evidence to defend the Queen. Once we discover who among them is the mastermind, we'll take action. But be careful. These people are suspicious and sensitive. Say something too blunt or off-putting, and
Okay.
they'll clam up. If we're obviously undermining their plans, they'll have us escorted out of the party, and it will all have been for nothing.
Okay. This sounds like it's going to be kind of fun. A little bit of sleuthing. Sure. Sign, welcome. Kevin, Andy, don't you have a chocobo? You don't need a speed burst. They'll introduce us at the steps. All right, let's go. Harold. I did read that as Harold to begin with. Okay. Hello, Harold.
Introducing a hero who needs no
It's Sam
introduction.
Riegel.
The commander of the pact. And accompanying the Casimir Mead.
Keep it together, Kaz. You can get through this.
Is this
Be
the
confident,
same...
like Jory.
Is this the same guy
come
we
over here.
saved during
Don't look
Living
so
World
low.
Season 1? When he was like cowering away from the Watch Knights?
Hello, dear Casimir. Don't worry your little face over what the Herald's papers say. You'll always be noble in my eyes.
Countess Anise. That's direct and kind of you to say. I'm afraid I don't feel particularly noble.
Then we must do something about that. Nobility isn't in the blood, as so many believe. It's in your choices. Your return to grace is only a pardon away. If your talent for detecting lies is all you say it is, well, let's just say I'm confident we can convince the Queen your value overrides your father's misfortune.
Okay.
I only hope to be of some small service, Countess.
Find
Oh
the...
dear. Okay, let's start picking apart everything they say. One of these ministers is spreading lies about the Queen.
Don't misunderstand, Countess. I'm certainly grateful to you for purchasing my billet and putting me to work. I'm just not sure I understand the reasoning behind dragging me to this soiree of yours.
I love my character. Is that weird to say? I never thought I would have an attachment to an MMO character like I did in 14. And it's not quite to that extent, but I think my character's really cool. I love her. I think she's awesome. Kanak! Careful there. You don't want to be seen getting too friendly with the staff. Why are you here, Kanak? I'm on a job. Bodyguard for a countess. A somewhat more glamorous position than my last, I must say. You mean your position as prisoner? Yes. And thanks for stating the obvious, painful truth. Technically, I'm still a prisoner. It's just now my bars are lined with velvet. Don't let that fool you, though. I'm definitely not free. The Countess owns you now? That's harsh. I wouldn't say that. More like I'm on loan to her from the prison. So long as I'm a good grunt, she'll keep me with her and I don't have to go back in the cell. You planning on behaving yourself? Absolutely. I'm no fool. I could be in a much worse situation than this. I guess you could say I learned my lesson. I know I have a reputation for acting rashly, but those days are behind me. Pardon me if I don't entirely believe you. No pardon necessary. You're in a crowd of many watching me like hawks. So far, Countess Anise has treated me with respect.
Hors d'oeuvre?
I have no reason to betray her trust. Besides, she amuses me mightily. I'll be at the front of the hunting party if you mess this up. I would expect no less. Though, I do believe you might have a hard time catching me again. No offense intended. Enjoy the party. Please feel free to mingle and introduce yourself. Excuse me, I see you're busy. We'll talk later. Okay, so can I chat to Casimir? I think you should take the lead. I'll shadow you. People will be far more likely to talk to you than to me. We can touch base occasionally and I'll tell you what I've observed. Remind me what we're doing here, please. Welcome to the politics of Divinity's Reach. I'm sorry to drag you into this, but I'll be more successful with you at my side. I'm still something of a pariah in noble society here. You said something about a rumor. Yes, it's ridiculous. Someone saying they witnessed the Queen meet privately with Scarlet late at night under a bridge of all things. Do they have proof? They don't need it. They say they overheard Queen Jenna offer support for Scarlet's research and the blueprints to the Watch Knights. All they have to do is hurt her reputation and sow doubt. Yes, it undermines her leadership. She can't leave here until this is settled. Why not? The minister's behind it. We'll take advantage of her absence to turn people against her. They're always trying to take power from her. She has to be constantly vigilant. So if we find the person spreading the rumors, we defuse the situation. We have to do more than find the person. We have to discredit them. How do we do that? The old-fashioned way. Eavesdropping and rumor-mongering. We'll gather information at the party, then sort through it for the bits that lead to the culprit. You mingle. I'll watch for liars. You'll watch for liars?
Clams weren't up to your high standards. We imported them direct this morning.
So I'm overhearing the conversation down here where one of the waiters is the head caterer. I'm sorry you didn't like our clams. That's hilarious. Anyway, my ability seems to be getting stronger. I don't know what it is, but I can sometimes tell if a person is lying, especially if they're not very good at lying or if the lie is especially flagrant. Okay. So let's see if we can have a good old...
May I take your glass, if you're finished?
So there are some nobles we can chat with. They have the little speech bubble next to their name. So let me just have a chat with her.
How quaint.
Can you believe some of these people? I bet they snuck in. What we need is someone to monitor these parties and toss out the unworthy. For instance, I don't really care. The other day, Lady Hannah erred so egregiously with this season's fashion trend that I had to end our friendship. If only someone had sent her home early, we could have avoided the tragedy, and then, please stop, she hadn't the good sense to change clothes. I'm telling you, we need a dedicated group of people to enforce a higher standard among Divinity's elite residents. You're a terrible person. Goodbye. Lovely. Okay, noble. Head caterer, noble. Okay. Just seeing if there's anyone else.
Gods, how did that cat get in here?
Good to see you.
It helped itself to the truffle steak.
Chauncey von Snuffles the Third. What a dapper gentleman! Oh my goodness!
Or the Countess herself.
Big stretch for the boy. Bless his heart.
Ooh,
All right.
Wherever did you get that charming brooch, dear?
Good talk. I thought she may have responded. So Chauncey von Snuffles has gone over here with Minister Wee.
And then he asked me which pair I wanted. To suggest I couldn't afford both. Why, I should have slapped him on the spot.
You should have done. Can I chat with you, actually? How Lady Anise persuaded Chauncey to give her, to grace her party, I'll never know. She's more resourceful than I thought. This is truly the classiest occasion I've attended since Lady Wee's clam bake. Clam bake? Oh, mercy me, how confusing that must sound. Lady Wee has a little rebel in her, don't you know? She insisted we call her seafood banquet a clam bake. So edgy. Okay. Weird. Right, let's chat to Minister Wee, shall we?
Speak up, will you? I'm a little hard of hearing.
Okay. It really is a pity my wife had to miss the party. She just loves these sorts of things. But work is work. I understand. You keep up appearances while Lady Wee undermines the...
No one's touched the souffle.
We can't say that. Have you heard that the Queen is increasing taxes for landowners? What? I thought only workers pay taxes. It's too close to home. I love that. What? What? We pay taxes too? Why ever would you tax landowners? That's ridiculous. It's just a rumor, probably bad information. Okay. Well, let's see what Kazmir's thinking about this. Okay, I might have to go for the bold option.
A little hard of hearing.
But that will raise my suspicion. I'm not going to click that yet. But that's a potential lead. Is that...
But I thought for certain it was Minister Wee who attended court the day Scarlet was there. Are you sure?
The plot thickens. I have a vague recollection of that crazy Sylvari walking into her audience with the Queen. This was well before the attack on the city. By the way, I still don't know why I noticed that. I was expecting to see Minister Wee's wife here today. Lady Wee, she gets the vapors. Fragile constitution. Poor dear can't keep up with her husband. Apparently neither can I. I thought he was in court the day Scarlet had an audience with the Queen. Were you attending court that day? If you've seen one minister, you've seen them all. If he was, then he's probably involved in these nasty lies about the Queen.
May I take your glass?
I'm gonna go for the second option. It's the least suspicious. Ha! It's the dour look on all their faces. But seriously, it is rather difficult to confuse Minister Wee with Minister Estelle or even Minister Arton. My memory just isn't what it used to be. Which one did you confuse with Minister Wee? I saw Estelle enter the throne room along with the goat farmer, Minister Arton, and a Sylvari. That wretch turned out to be Scarlet, she did. Nice talking to you.
I remember hearing afterward that Scarlet approached the Queen. No one paid any attention back then. Scarlet was a nobody until the Queen's Jubilee.
Okay.
How is everything?
I can't actually touch base with her right now. I'm guessing that little bit of dialogue is essentially her touching base. There should be another minister just in here. Just gonna make sure none of these nobles can be spoken with. Oh, here we go. We've got one here.
Stop right there. I don't care about your dog's new haircut.
I'm not sure about this.
Oh, six above. Such style, such class. I simply must know who does your hair. It was me. Really? I must look into this right away. Come fall, I wouldn't be surprised if Divinity's Reach citizens were all flaunting your style. That would be interesting.
Can I fill your glass for you?
May I fill your glass for you?
I can take that. Thank you.
Meanwhile, she's just got some hors d'oeuvres. Minister. Oh, here we go. We've got some ministers over here. Lord Farron is here.
No. Avoid anything remotely equestrian. You don't want your guests to enter your foyer and think the balusters are centaurs.
Okay. Lord Farron, hello. Well, you fancy up nicely when you knock the dirt off your boots. Although the tough adventurer looks suits you. Mind, beware the ministers. They're on the prowl. Why can't the ministers and nobles get along?
I'm sorry to hear our clams weren't up to your high standards. We imported them direct this morning.
Do better, head caterer. You know how it is, my friend. We humans are inscrutable. Turn half the world against us and we still find ways to argue among ourselves. It's all about power. Keeping it or acquiring it. Where do you fit in? Me? Oh. I'm just here for the delicious desserts and ladies. I'm eyeing a few of both, but I can't quite decide which I'm hungry for. Choose wisely. Too much of either can give you a bellyache. Truer words were never spoken. Have a good time at the party. I will, thank you, Lord Farron. Cool. Okay, let's chat with these ministers. We've got not Natalie, Nitaly, and Marula. Hello, Nitaly. I hate parties, sadly. Public appearances are part of a minister's job. They have their merits. The food, for example, and the punch. Have you tried it? You're the first decent person I've met here. Say, if you're not busy later... Nope, I'm busy mingling with others all night. See ya.
Care for an hors d'oeuvre?
And Marula. Do you think Farron would date a minister? Just saying it sounds scandalous, but I love a good scandal. How romantic it would be. You're a fan of Farron, huh? Oh, yes. I know all his favorite restaurants, venues, and shops. I even have the coveted Farron wall calendar of 1324 AE. Scandalous indeed. Oh my god. I didn't think it would ever go the other way where people are fawning after Farron. Oh god. Okay, well, let's see if we can go and find...
Bisque is fantastic. I need another bowl.
I can't get over just how much of this is voice acted. Like, all these small little bits of dialogue just helps. It helps make the world feel more alive, doesn't it? And it feels like I'm genuinely at a party. Okay, Minister Estelle.
Is this a party or a circus?
You're a busy bee. Does that make you charming or does it make you nosy? Charming, I hope. Did you know I dealt the killing blow to Scarlet? No, that was you. I saw her once. In the throne room. She was having a quiet talk with the Queen. Lucky you. But why is someone of your caliber walking around the party with Casimir Mead? Her family is a bunch of criminals and gamblers. You should perhaps keep your thoughts to yourself. She's my friend. Show her respect, or I'll teach you some. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I believe you should mingle so others can bask in your glory. Great idea. Now, I could try and dig deeper here with Estelle. I'm curious to see if maybe I can go way back. Oh, Minister Arton is up here. How do I get up there, though? Here? Yes, here we go. Lady Claire, Noble, and Minister Arton.
As I was telling my old friend Codicus the other day, we really must do something about these bandits. They're a hazard. I've reason to believe they're connected to the White Mantle.
Care for an hors d'oeuvre?
But the White Mantle have been gone for ages.
They're certainly no longer the force they were a couple hundred years ago, but I've seen their symbol in unexpected places. I believe they run the black market around here.
That's an interesting theory. Right, I do think at some point I do have to try and be a bit pushy. Does Kanak have any new dialogue? No new dialogue with Kanak. Let me go back up to Minister Wu and just see if there's anything I can do over here. So I've tried my best to sort of just mingle and chat, but I think I might have to be a bit more direct here with Wee. Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. But then again, I don't think it is him. I do think it might be Estelle. Considering what the noble here said, I'm all in on it being Estelle. So I'll go and push her. Sorry, I'm doubting myself. Keep an ear open. Sometimes Kanak and Anise have some chats that can be easy to miss when you go by them. Okay. Next time I go by, I'll try and see if I can wait out a chat with them. Okay.
I can take that. Thank you.
And
What?
there's...
Minister Estelle is being pressured by Minister Marula to retire? Well, she would never. She's far too ambitious.
Oh, here we go.
May Lissa aid you?
I'm going to get more punch. It's so fruity. Asterin, hello. Nashoba, hello. How are you both today? Well, I wanted to ask you something. Only if you make it quick. I'm so excited. I think that spreading rumors about the Queen prove very exciting. Two-faced liar, I doubt you truly appreciate the hospitality. Is that why Minister Estelle wants to retire? Lack of excitement? Undoubtedly. She likes to be in the thick of things. But Codicus has had her doing clerical work lately. She meets with him regularly, from what I've heard. He'll talk her out of retiring, I'm sure.
I've never met Minister Estelle. If she's been meeting with Codicus, she may know something.
Okay, on that bombshell then, I'm going to go back over to Wee and see if I can find the nobles over there who are talking so we can overhear something, hopefully, from them. I'll quickly see if Kanak has anything to say. Maybe?
I can take that. Thank you.
No. 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 I give it a go. They don't want to talk, apparently. Right, let's come over here. The green circle on the mini-map means it could be here. It could be here, but I think it's likely going to be here.
I wish Denise hadn't invited the ministers. They make me so uncomfortable. Especially Minister... Excuse me, are you eavesdropping?
Me? No. What would give you that impression? The fact that I'm very much in your personal space? You do realize, I'm sure, that it's rude to eavesdrop. Were you? No, my lady, I merely wanted to introduce myself. I'm Andia Ravenscroft. Oh, I do beg your pardon. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lady Allison, and my companion here is Lady Brenda. Are you enjoying the party? Some of the guests seem rather tense. I wouldn't think anyone could ignore such a beautiful night as this. Oh, I'm quite sure that some ministers prefer dark nights like this to sunny days. I've met a few of them. How long has it been since you visited our fair city? I return as regularly as I can to visit my friends. She's not lying, but she's being evasive. Try again and press her for more information whenever she talks about the ministers. So what are you saying about the party? A particular minister makes you uncomfortable? Minister Cordicus, of course. He surrounds himself with intrigue, cloaks, daggers, shadows, all that nasty business. Don't let him look upon you, my dear. Once he has you in his sights, you're doomed. As you said, ministers can be dangerous. Okay, so does Casimir have anything to say to that? Because I thought I was pretty direct. The pleasure is all mine, and what a fine evening it is. Okay, let me go back. Let me try this again. I wouldn't think anyone could ignore such a beautiful night as this. I hear one minister is spreading rumors about the Queen.
To see you, Minister.
Yes, Minister Cordicus is behind it, but he never involves himself directly. He has others do his dirty work, like Estelle and Arton. They were awfully talkative with him at the last party.
Of course, Cordicus would be involved in anything that undermines the Queen. But he's not the one accusing her. We have to find that person.
Okay. My mind is spinning. So much information. Can you make heads or tails of it? We've learned a few things. First, we know who was in court that day. Yes, a farmer with a goat, 2 ministers, Estelle and Arton, and Scarlet. And we know that Cordicus lets others do his dirty work for him. We've also heard that both Estelle and Arton have seen Cordicus lately. It must be one of them. Let's talk to Minister Arton first. Okay. Stim, I know. I couldn't quite believe how long it's been since this game came out.
You seem distracted, Countess. What are you looking for in this crowd? I could lend my eyes and ears to your search. If there's nothing in particular you need me to do, would you mind if I help myself to some of your refreshments? Am I really so dull? Well, here's something interesting. Would you like to know how long a severed head remains conscious? I suppose not. Do let me know if you need me to do more than make debutantes and fops uncomfortable.
Anise, you are so cold. He's trying his best, bless him. Yeah, when I played Guild Wars 2 way back in the day, I remember eagerly looking forward to watching Wooden Potatoes upload videos, but more than that, and this is maybe a deep cut for some really old Guild Wars 2 players, I really enjoyed watching Kriparian. He played an Asura Ranger, if I remember correctly, and he put out some really quality content for Guild Wars 2 back in the day. I miss that a little bit. I really do. I kind of wish I'd stuck with the game back then, but again, WoW is too powerful of a drug, unfortunately. It is fun, make some time, I agree.
As I was telling my old friend Cordicus the other day, we must really do something about these bandits. There has it. I have reason to believe they're connected to the White Mantle.
Did you see Scarlet the day she had an audience with the Queen?
I did. There were 4 of us in the throne room with the Queen and Countess Anise, and the guards, of course. It was Scarlet, me, Minister Estelle, and some dirty farmer with a goat.
And the Queen spoke to Scarlet?
Yes, she was polite as always, but the Countess kept whispering in the Queen's ear. It was making us all nervous. Scarlet wanted permission to study with the engineer that designed the watch nights.
What did the Queen say?
She respectfully declined. Scarlet was the last in line, and the Queen left before there could be more discussion. Scarlet tried to say more, but the Queen apologized and hurried out.
Anything else?
Sylvari, Scarlet, looked livid. She stormed out, shoving guards out of her way. She was rather frightening, actually. I imagine that's what Countess Anise saw that made her hustle the Queen away.
Kaz, does his testimony line up? His description of events perfectly matches what Anise told me. Minister Arton is telling the truth. He must not be the one. Interesting, thank you.
You've convinced me. It looks like Minister Estelle is the one spreading this horrible rumor. Let's keep at it. If we're going to confront her, we'll need serious evidence to back us up.
Okay.
I know for a fact.
Well, I did say earlier I thought it might be Estelle, so I feel pretty good.
Mistaken. My niece knows a guard who heard from a doorman that the Queen... Oh, I've said too much.
I love that. Oh, you're Ravenscroft. Well, you're known in these parts. The Queen recently mentioned you were hosting a summit. She'd like very much to attend. It is my hope that she will. It's about the Elder Dragons, isn't it? We all heard it roar. We live in fear that one of them will attack the city. I'll do my best to make sure that never happens. That may be complicated. Oh, I know. Those lies Estelle is spreading. Can you imagine our barefoot queens skulking through the streets at night? In disguise? Oh, it's laughable. You don't think she met with Scarlet? I can imagine it, actually. She's a mesmer. You don't think she met with Scarlet, question mark? In the throne room, yes, but not in the streets. A Char emissary visited the Queen that night. While the emissary since left, the guard who was present will testify. Good to know, thanks.
Countess Anise hardly ever lets the Queen out of her sight. She and the guard will corroborate the Queen's alibi.
This is cool. I like this a lot. I really like this. Oh, we can chat with Lady Claire? Hello. We were just discussing how horrible it is that the Queen betrayed us all. It's a travesty. You just never know who you can trust, do you? I feel bad for the Queen, really. Looks like she got duped right along with the rest of us. That Scarlet was no good. Scarlet was evil. I think I can probably push her more here. That's just a bad rumor, a lie. No, it's not. I saw her in the Salma district shortly after nightfall. She wore a black woolen cloak with the hood up. The only reason I knew it was her was because I bumped into her and saw her face. That doesn't add up. That feels almost suspicious, though. If you say so. Hold on, India. Did you see her eye twitch? I don't think you should trust her. Casmire's right. I think you're lying. Listen, just between you and me, I may not be telling the exact truth, but they offered me a lot of gold if I'd said I was there. Please, you can't tell anyone. You're gonna have to testify. Oh, all right. I'll testify that I was paid to lie, but I'll never say who paid me. I don't betray old friends. Still, I wasn't comfortable lying. But my son is ill. I hope the Queen will forgive me. Old friends.
Good observation. I had a feeling she was lying. The Queen wouldn't hold a private meeting with just anyone, much less a Sylvari with no political connections.
Okay.
This woman will testify.
She doesn't betray old friends, so whoever it was that paid her off is someone that she's known for a considerable amount of time, and she would deem a friend. There's got to be like a very slim group of people that might be talking about. Right, can I chat with you guys?
Minister Estelle has political ambitions. She's been having a lot of private meetings with
Hello, Thistledown. Hello, Rogue Fighter. Oh, I thought I might be able to chat with them. Can I chat with you guys? No. Someone out here, maybe?
I can take that. Thank you.
Huh. I don't know who to chat with. The little bubble on the screen. It can't be these guys again, can it?
Is lying a prerequisite for being in the ministry?
Hello, servants. I gotta say, you look like a really dapper waiter. Oh, did I just like see his eyeballs? Whoa! That's horrible. Oh, what? Whoa! That was horrible. I wish I hadn't done that. Okay. Moving on. It makes me so sad to think that the people who run our city, our kingdom, can't get along with each other. Now, one of the ministers is spreading lies about the Queen. I'll pay for any information you have on the lying minister. I've had some experience with ministers, not all are bad. Both my wife and I work for ministers. They can be like night and day. My wife works for Minister Estelle. I work for Minister Arton. Do you like your jobs? Most days. My wife has a harder time. Her minister has a gambling problem. If she's winning, she's fine. If not, she's dangerous. Would she know where Estelle was the night of the alleged meeting? Maybe. Estelle often visits her old friend, Lady Claire, in the evening. Ask my wife if she knows what happened. She's a good woman and won't lie to protect the minister. So let's just remember. Lady Claire said she wouldn't betray an old friend. Estelle often visits her old friend, Lady Claire. I wonder if there's a connection here, guys.
That's another witness who can help us prove the Queen's innocence. Nicely done.
Okay. What do you think? Do you have enough evidence to discredit her accusations? Plenty. The servant's wife can testify that Estelle met with Lady Claire. Maybe the threat of her testifying will be enough to shut this down. What else? We have multiple witnesses who say the Queen turned down Scarlet's request. I still can't believe Scarlet wanted to study with the Watch Night engineer. Thank the gods the Queen turned her down, though that might explain Scarlet's anger when she attacked our city. What else? We know Estelle's friend was lying for her. For a pouch of gold, you mean? Estelle must have coached Lady Claire. I don't imagine it'll be too hard to get her to testify to the lie. I guess they weren't such good friends after all. We're ready to confront Estelle with the evidence.
Looks like we've got everything we need. Time to expose Minister Estelle for the liar she
What a
is.
unique quest. Obviously, it's a little bit on rails. You know, it literally, it shows you. Sorry, I completely interrupted her. Sorry, Estelle. Obviously, it's somewhat on rails because it shows you where you need to go, and it's not, not the most organic process, but still something that unique. I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed this. Right, Minister Estelle. Hello, Busy Bee. I must admit I'm a bit charmed by how you flit from flower to flower. I know all about you. Listen closely to what Estelle says. Once she's finished, don't be afraid to ask her to repeat what she said. Press her only when you're certain she's lying. Okay, let me sit up in my chair so I can actually prepare for this. Right. I have a question. Is it true that you work closely with Lord Cordicus? Cordicus. I used to work with Lord Cordicus, but now that I'm considering retirement, I've started spending most of my time in the Ministry Library. I hardly ever see him. Tell me more. Admittedly, I occasionally do small tasks for him, but he's still recovering from that awful scandal. He keeps to himself most of the time. Tell me more. Even at parties, Lord Codicus is off doing his own thing, and I'm left to my own devices. I'm just a wallflower, really. Casimir, what do you think? She keeps backpedaling. Press her when she lies, and then present your evidence to counter her arguments. Minister Estelle, can you repeat that? I used to work with Lord Codicus, but now that I'm considering retirement, I've started spending most of my time in the Ministry Library. I hardly ever see him. Tell me more. Admittedly, I occasionally do small tasks for him, but he's still recovering from that awful scandal. He keeps to himself most of the time. Well, you attended his garden party not long ago. Oh, yes, I'd nearly forgotten that. There was a large crowd there. I only saw the legate minister from across the roses. I heard there was only a handful of people there. Even at parties, Lord Cordicus is off doing his own thing, and I'm left to my own devices. I'm just a wallflower, really. Shy, are you? Oh, yes. I barely spoke with anyone during that entire party. Beautiful garden, though. A witness said that you had an aside with Cordicus. He talked. You nodded. Fine. He and I talked, but you'll never learn the topic of that discussion, and you can't prove it had anything to do with the Queen. I don't have to prove it. I just have to discredit you.
So perhaps I misspoke. Apologies. I shall revise my statement.
Here we go again. Let's see what happens. Hey, Lucanator, hello. Can't watch too much anymore, but we'll never forget this legendary community. Can we please get some love and chat for the real Lucanator 6000. Luke, it's very good to see you. I hope you are well. It is a pleasure to see you. Thank you very much for the 31 months. Legendary community as well. You're too kind. You're too kind. Dragonan, welcome on in. Doing very well. How are you today? So what if I work with Lord Cordicus? It means nothing. It doesn't change the fact that I was there when Scarlet had her audience with the Queen. Did you hear what the Queen discussed with Scarlet? No, they spoke too quietly. Like schoolgirl friends whispering so no one else would hear. Tell me more. I must have been lost in my own thoughts while the Queen and Scarlet conspired deviously. Tell me more. I heard the word watch nights. Tell me more. Isn't that bad enough? Do you know how many people died because the Queen gave Scarlet access to the watch nights? Why are you still interrogating me? She's the criminal. Casimir, what do you think? She's clever and slippery, but you can nail down those lies. Catch her off guard when she slips up. Minister Estelle, can you please repeat that? No, they spoke too quietly, like schoolgirl friends whispering so no one else would hear. Tell me more. I must have been lost in my own thoughts while the Queen and Scarlet conspired deviously. Well, I heard the Queen was escorted out for her safety. You weren't there. You can't possibly know how they behaved. Unless you question the goat. Well, I spoke with Arton. His version agrees with the Countess's. And the goat's. Yes, well, one person's politeness is another's friendliness.
Honestly, the nosy one. If you must know, I'll tell you what really happened.
Okay. The final statement. It doesn't matter what happened in the throne room. The Queen arranged to meet Scarlet later that evening. She didn't want any of us to hear them, so she sneaked out. You're sticking by the claim that they arranged this in the throne room? Absolutely. Their foreheads were practically touching. They were so chummy. They agreed to something. What else could it be? So it was brief, a look, a smile. Maybe they'd already arranged to meet later. I don't know. All I know is that I saw them under the bridge. It was the Queen and Scarlet. Tell me more. I'm not the only one who saw her. There was another witness who came forward. A noblewoman. Why are you working so hard to protect Queen Jenna? She sold us all out, and now she's just trying to cover her tracks. It was definitely Jenna in a red cape. Casimir, what do you think? You've been whispering this whole time. I won't have it. It's rude. Seriously? All right. If you would please repeat your statement then. Okay. Absolutely. Their foreheads were practically touching. They were so chummy. They agreed to something. What else could it be? Tell me more. It was brief. A look, a smile. Maybe they'd already arranged to meet later. I don't know. All I know is that I saw them under that bridge. It was the Queen and Scarlet. Tell me more. I'm not the only one who saw her. There was another witness who came forward, a noblewoman. Tell me more. Here we go. Why are you working so hard to protect Queen Jenna? She sold us all out, and now she's just trying to cover her tracks. It was definitely Jenna in a red cape. You told your accomplice to say it was a black cape. No, it was a red cape. I think. Have you forgotten? You're trying to confuse me. It was a red cape, I'm sure of it. Dark red. If you and your old friend can't agree on the color of the Queen's cape... Wait, I remember now. The Queen was in a black cape, yes. Countess Anise was in a red one. Did I forget to mention they were both there? You know, the Countess wouldn't let the Queen go anywhere alone. You're saying Countess Anise was there too? What? Clearly we need to discuss this further.
This way.
We got it. Legendary! Luke, you're far too kind. Far too kind, my man. How have you been? What's going on in the life of Lucanator? We have to eliminate any doubts at all. If there's even the smallest chance that Estelle is telling the truth. She's not. But we need to hear Anise say she wasn't under that bridge. I'm sure I'd have sensed if this was some kind of Mesmer cover-up, don't you think? It doesn't matter. I'll know if the Countess is lying when we ask her. Okay, let's go see. If she can verify that she was not there, then it's dead to rights, isn't it? It's the final statement.
I've been occupying myself by planning the extermination of this entire gaggle of premium fools.
And we shall
I thought maybe some well-placed bombs here and there among the topiary, Or perhaps I'll pick them off one by one with my blade and hide the bodies in the pantry. I wonder, would that reflect poorly on your office? I imagine I'd become a hero to the Crichton people, and still no reaction. I wonder, Countess, are you even here at all with me?
Enjoy the party. Please feel free to mingle. Okay, I don't know how I meant to pry her away. Because on my mini-map, the green circle is all the way down here. Speak with Anise. I don't know how to get her to come down here. Maybe I need to walk back up there now? Where's Casimir? Casimir, come with me. Jaheim gifted... Jaheim! Thank you very much! Sorry! Jaheim, thank you very much for the very generous 10 gift subs to Tweeveras, Ames Harden, Slim Santa, Utterly Dubious, Latency, Shoestick, Aldretho, Arzon, Ripchen, and Troubled Ronin. Thank you, Jaheim. I may have missed something. Did Casimir say something? I may have missed something. Sorry. Was I listening to the wrong conversation? Try looking at your map. The green circle is over here. Is it you, perhaps? No. I'm just going to wander around between everyone and anything that is inside the green circle. Maybe we have to meet her under this bridge. Not bridge, you know what I mean. There we go.
My apologies for the deception, but I must go to unconventional lengths to protect Kryta.
That would explain as to why...
Minister Estelle is claiming that you were there at this secret meeting. She's implicating you.
Nonsense. I was at no such meeting. I did, however, receive a mysterious message signed only with the initial E. The note said that Estelle was in a bandit gambling parlor when she was supposedly spying on our queen. Reminding her of this will be enough to make her drop her lie. Faster than Farron's dignity.
Poor Farron, he can't catch a break, can he?
It may have taken
Yeah, Luke, all's well over here, man. All's well. I think since you were last here, I've begun doing some YouTube stuff, which may or may not be of interest to you. I don't know if you're an enjoyer of Cyberpunk or Warframe. If you are, well, there's a lot there for you to enjoy.
I hope you're not planning another interrogation. This is a party, if you haven't noticed. Is this a party or a circus?
I imagine Countess Anise had a lie to cover up her presence at the bridge. It's her word against mine. Oh, right, I see, Luke. I thought I heard something, but I assumed it was the head waiter talking about clams again, so I tuned it out. I imagine Countess Anise had a lie to cover up her presence at the bridge. It's her word against mine. Actually, Minister, it's several people's words against yours. What are you talking about? Has someone said they'd testify against me? We have witnesses who will support Countess Anise's story. Traitors to the ministry! Traitors! They'll find themselves in the streets soon. I doubt it. The Queen... Who's this over here? I doubt it. The Queen has positions for those who are honest and honorable. There are those of us who see through the ministry's lies, and our numbers are growing. Jory would approve, Kaz. Goodbye, Minister.
I'll have you know I'm very well connected, and
Your connections can't help with this. We know what you've been up to.
What do you mean?
We know you couldn't have witnessed this supposed meeting with Scarlet. We hear you were busy meeting with some lobbyists that day.
Lobbyist? What are you talking about?
So much for subtlety. You were busy gambling with some ruffians.
Keep your voice down. That's a faceless accusation.
Is that so, Minister Estelle? Perhaps you and I should speak privately and sort this little mess out. Please follow my guards. I'll be with you shortly.
I can take that. Thank you.
Oh shit, the Shining Blade are here.
Countess Anise, thank you for inviting us to your party. It's been an entertaining and productive evening.
No one is more delighted by your presence than I. With all that socializing and skullduggery, you must be craving the longest of naps. Now that this messy affair is out of the way, I feel fairly certain Queen Jenna will attend your summit.
Hey, there we go.
Minister Estelle will soon see the value in cooperating with me, rather than rotting in prison for treason. I may have use for her. On a separate note, I do hope you will stay and join the Queen's entourage, Casimir.
You mean travel with the Queen to the summit? I'd be honored.
Hey.
Yes, I think that's the right play. You will, of course, have time to relay the full details of your father's story at that time.
Oh, I don't think the Queen would be interested in...
Nonsense. Now go. Say pretty things to my guests and enjoy yourselves for the rest of the evening.
So, for those that maybe weren't watching my series on YouTube, or maybe have just never played Guild Wars 2, you are not super close to Anise in the beginning of the game, but you are somewhat close with her. You're close to her, Queen Jenna, Logan Thackeray, and I always really enjoyed Anise in conversations and getting to learn her motives and how close she is with the Queen. So to bring her back in for this particular part of the story, I've really quite enjoyed. Yeah, if you're a human. So depending on where you start in the game, you have a different sort of intro. What is it, up to level 20? I think your level 10 and level 20 quests are dictated by your origin, and level 30 is when you join a pact. Not a pact, a organization? Anyway.
Care for an hors d'oeuvre?
I can't wait to tell Jory how you solved order. Thank you. I couldn't find it in my head, Joko. Can't wait to tell Jory how you solved this mystery. She's going to be so proud of you. And of you. That lie detecting thing you do. Wow. It certainly comes in handy, though it's still a bit unreliable. It works best on total strangers. I keep practicing, though. Will you be going with Marjorie to the summit? The Countess asked if I'd travel with the Queen to the summit. It's an honor to be asked. I'll see you there, though. Who knows? This may be my chance to get my title back. That'd be wonderful. Be safe, and I'll see you in the Grove. Okay. Anise, you must visit more often. The party wouldn't have been nearly as fun without you. The Queen sends her gratitude as well. She can now attend your summit. I'll be there as well, though incognito. That's wonderful news. I appreciate your support, Countess. If you have no objections, I believe I will keep dear Casimir with me for a while. We have much to talk about, don't we, pet? One last question. If you knew Estelle was guilty, why not just out her? Put simply, I'm too close to the Queen for my claims to be believable without support. I'd lose much of our dear Jenna were incarcerated, and the ministers know it. That's where you came in. I understand. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Goodbye for now. Nice. What do we get then? We get Chaos Orb. Wow, am I playing Path of Exile? 3 dusty bags of loot, a tiny bag of geodes, embroidered coin purse, and 5 Imperial fragments.
Ah, there you are, Countess.
Oh!
I trust I played my part
Kanaka's
in your
back.
charade this evening.
There, Blossom. You did very well as the sore green thumb at my affair. I'm sure everyone was far too intimidated by your glowering menace to notice it was an illusion standing beside you the whole time.
Yes, I thought you seemed rather vapid.
Oh, I love that she laughs as well. That's cute. Any more dialogue between them? If not, I'll chat with Kanak and see what he says. Okay, no, his is exactly the same. Hers is exactly the same. Okay, all the same dialogue. We do have some additional chests. Return to Dry Top 2, 10 Zephyrite lockpicks, and return to Party Politics. Very nice. So if I go into my inventory, Chaos Orb. A humming emanates from this orb. It could be amplified with an additional source of chaotic radiation. Okay. 3 dusty bags of loot. 1 embroidered coin purse. Pardon me. I thought I saw something else in here. I can delete that. No, I don't know. That might be it. Never mind. Ignore me. What episode are we on? I think I saw Bashiel ask. We're currently on, I think, episode 4. Episode 4. So yeah, getting there. Slowly but surely. Let's sort inventory, deposit, and compact. Okay. I don't know how much more dialogue there will be, or if there'll be any additional journal entries I can find here. I'm open for backseating on this. If anyone knows there's like a hidden note in this particular instance, then please let me know. Not sure if you've been asked this before, Andy, but have you read the 3 Guild Wars 2 novels? Didn't even know there were novels. Baggins. Give me a sec. Let me Google this. Guild Wars 2 prequel novels. Are they sold as a bundle? Here we go. guildwars2.com/shop. Ghosts of Ascalon, Edge of Destiny, and Sea of Sorrows. Buy now, and it links me to Amazon.com. I can't buy from there. Okay. Guild Wars Ghosts of Ascalon. Let me see if I can get this cheap. Shopping. Booksplease.co.uk. 788.
Up to your high standards. We imported them
I can look into it. I really liked Ghosts of Ascalon. Yeah, they're like £8. It's not bad. Ghosts of Ascalon. Wow, what's the page count? This one, how big these are? Yeah, I'll be down to check it out. It's weirdly, it's one of these things where I would love to read a book with all of you guys. I don't know if it would make for the most exciting. Shadowcross, belatedly, thank you for the 7 months. Sorry I'm so late welcoming you back. Lovely to see you. Yeah, I'd love to be able to read a book for a stream. You know, like everyone gets comfortable, I recline, and we read a book. But I think there's obviously many problems with that. It would be infringing quite heavily, annoyingly. Fireside chat, yeah, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Alexi, welcome. How are you? Noir, hello. That reminds me of that joke, an audiobook of 5 hours of page turning and breathing, and then at the end, oh, you meant aloud? That's good. That's good. I like that. But yeah, is there anything in this instance? If not, then I will leave. But I wasn't sure if there was going to be like, can I pet? Is this going to be an achievement? Pat slash. What do you mean I can't pet or pat this cat? Slash kiss.
Oh God!
Slash hug.
How did that cat get in here? It's helped itself to the truffle steak.
I give up.
Here, I can get you.
Right, I'm gonna leave. I'm guessing there is nothing. I agreed, Alexi. Agreed. Slash feed, slash hiss is not a thing. It could be. And it should be. Okay. Ooh! You've got mail. It's timey! Waypoint news. Hi, I have good news and bad news. I'd ask which you want first, but you know, it's mail. So I choose good news first. As you may have noticed, my WRD Waypoint recalibration device worked like a champion. I've been monitoring the Waypoint network, and as the workers repair the waypoints, the vines aren't attacking again. So, did I mention I'm a genius? Now, for the bad news. It's Flunt. No surprise there, huh? He insists that I give him a personal demonstration of how the WRD works. It's as if he doesn't believe that my device is actually causing the change. I'm afraid he's going to try and weasel out of coming to the summit. Can you come and be my backup? We may have to beat him up or something. I mean, if push comes to shove, I'm willing to spill a little bit of a serum blood. I've said too much. Right, let's go over to the Leyline hub, shall we? Boop. Nice. McButtons! Whoa! Thank you very much for the very generous 5 gift subs. The Gibbet13, Digital Dave _EXE, Bizzles, I Am Cursed, and Snow Wraith. Who's that down there on that dragon? Hello? When do I get a dragon? Thank you, McMuttons. Can we, please? JD's, Lentilman, and friends from beyond the binary, get some love and chat for McMuttons and all of these wonderful people. And you could read the telephone register. It would be awesome. It would not be awesome. It would not be awesome. But legitimately, I'd love to look into that and whether or not, you know, I don't know. Like, could I message ArenaNet and be like, hey, can I read Ghosts of Ascalon out loud? I just feel like it'd be really cozy and nice to do something like that. But again, it's a bit of a hellscape when it comes to copyright infringement and all that kind of stuff. There is a hero point up here, and I don't know how to get it. And I run past it every second time, and I need to figure out how to get up there. I wonder if I can jump up to this bit. I mean, you've got this here. Does this go high enough? No, absolutely not. Can I maybe jump over here? Absolutely not. Can I go around the side? Absolutely not. Okay. I'll figure it out. Dream Raw Alchemy. So that's evidence that you can get away with reading it. Any literature in games is fair game. That being said, you should read The Lusty Argonian from Elder Scrolls. Will, you have a deal. You have a deal. If I ever break, and this is like very aspirational, if we ever break 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I will dress up as the Lusty Argonian maid, and I will read. I've already said too much. I've already said too much. I'll read the Lusty Argonian maid series. Clip it, activate the bots. You asked the Shrek script will happen as well. Don't worry. Don't you worry. BRB making 80,000 accounts. Yeah. I got a bit carried away. BRB making a clip go viral. Thanks, Will. Oh, shit. Well, it would be a fun time nonetheless, right, D1000? Sign, I'm glad I can make you feel proud. Okay, let's go in. Recalibrating the waypoints. The graphic novels? I'd like to do that, Shadowcross. That'd be fun.
Just ahead. I'd go quickly, though. Those Asuran representatives are getting impatient.
Okay. One of my annoyances in...
My crewmates in Ratasum have been monitoring the waypoint network.
Say in a second.
They say your device is affecting waypoints, not ley lines. Why?
Can't you see? I adjusted the settings in the waypoint so they process the flow of magic at a more stable rate. I'll put it in simple language for you. My device interfaces with the waypoints and captures on-the-spot readings of magic's rate of flow through them. Using a complicated algorithm that I devised, it calculates the exact minimum frequency required to keep the waypoint running. It then adjusts the waypoint settings.
Our readings are inconclusive without more information. You must demonstrate this device. Now.
Speak with Timmy. Can I chat to Bram?
Timmy probably needs some help. I'll keep an eye on those Asura and make sure they don't touch anything.
Good idea. Timmy! I see you got my message. Thanks for coming so quickly. I hope you brought some weapons. Are you able to protect the waypoint network? Yes. It is working as predicted. My device is recalibrating the waypoints across Tyria, making them vibrate at a lower rate. Like spiders, Mordrems seem attracted to the vibrations in the net. Less vibration and the Mordrem pay no attention. So it seems. But for some reason, Flunt is still asking for a demonstration. I think he wants all of my secrets. Alright, give the mini waypoints more juice so the change is obvious. I can increase the flow of leyline magic to them to boost their vibrations. They'll be almost as powerful as a real waypoint. Ready when you are.
What are you whispering about over there?
We're formulating a plan to demonstrate how the device works. You'll note that this chamber has a number of waypoint-like props. We'll show you how it works. In miniature. You see,
in miniature?
It's so easy, even a simpleton can do it. Take it away, Bram.
Uh-uh. You're not fooling me again. Hey, boss. Why don't you take this one?
Oh, you want me to be
Here's
the fool?
An active waypoint.
Sure.
A mini one. Go take control of the recalibration device.
Okay. Waypoint recalibration device.
Take aim at the waypoint and fire away till its energy's gone.
Okay. One more. Okay.
Check your readings, crew. Why, it is working. Keep at it. I want to see more.
Sure. I know it's so simple, but again, just something which isn't talking to someone or killing 10 things. It's nice. Again, it's just a bit more engaging.
Impressive work for someone so young.
There we go.
Whoa, that quake was not my fault. Not it. Not it.
I guess that's renown hearts, isn't it, Hiss? I'm with you. Like, I like just killing things as well, and I think in Guild Wars especially, because of the simplicity of the combat, it's, like, really enjoyable. Speak with 3 Y'shtolas? 3 Y'shtolas in a trench coat.
You think your new toy got him riled up?
So hopefully this will now show Flunt that he's being a big flunt about this whole thing.
Big thing incoming.
Big thing incoming. Whoa! Well, I've been saving my elite ability, so... Can I blast it with this?
Use my recalibration device. It'll be just like before, only with lots of evil plans.
I can... Oh, you want me to go for these ones? Okay, I can't attack a specific one. I have... Right, okay. Makes sense. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, it's angry now. Watch out. It's about to...
Here we go! Okay. I'm just gonna soak that to the best of my ability. Oh, don't tell me it's gone invulnerable at 9% health. Come on, what is this? Hello?
These readings say that it's hiding under a tendril. Look for one that isn't attacking back.
Okay, look for one that isn't attacking back. I've got it. I've got it. And then we finish it off like so.
The Mordremoth is back to steal more ley line energy. Better get on the calibration device.
Get on the device. I'll sort everything else out. Well, I said I'd keep them off of her, but there are none spawning in. Oh, well. Yeah, I mean, I hope Guild Wars 3 is... And I'm sure it will be, but iterative on what we've had before. I don't expect it to be Guild Wars 2 2. I want it to be its own very unique thing. In the same way Guild Wars 2, comparative to Guild Wars 1, is its own unique thing. And we kind of saw that with the movement in that trailer. Where you, the character, are kind of like parkouring up a wall with these energy trails behind you. It kind of feels like it might be adopting an almost, I don't know, Breath of the Wild-esque system to navigating the environment. Seek, I agree. Sounds like the combat will be more action-packed. I'd like to see whatever combat they produce feel more combo-based, but not combos as we know them. I don't know. It's hard for me to say because it could be anything, but I'm excited. Very, very, very excited to see what they produce. It's not often we have Western MMOs to look forward to. Most of them get canned or just failed to deliver, or early access Kickstarter things, and I don't know, it's nice. What is this? Defender of the Tiny, store of edible cactus. Flunt, are you okay? Is it safe to emerge? You're sure, absolutely sure, that there aren't any more coming? I'm sure the big one was the last one. Yes, well, the big one, as you so quaintly put it, may have friends. There won't be more. We successfully recalibrated all of the waypoints. So as you can see, Councillor Flunt, my device will save the entire waypoint network. You can thank me now or later. Was this demonstration to your satisfaction? I love how they all stop crying.
Wonderful.
So, will you agree to come to the Grove Summit?
Not so fast, my muscular friend. In light of this new development, I have decided to add further stipulations to the deal.
Oh, get out of here.
You!
Silence!
Go on,
Tiny.
arsehole.
As a ward of the College of Synergetics of Ratasum, you are required to hand over all inventions for study and documentation. I hereby claim proprietorship over this waypoint recalibration device. I will hold it in trust for you until your graduation.
No! I made this on my own time, outside of
The sword is
Ratasum.
ready.
Irrelevant. Hand it over like a good progeny, and we will see you at the summit.
No, I won't let you take it.
Tommy, no!
You wouldn't dare disobey your superiors, would you? Just hand it over.
Kid, come on. Calm down and think.
Told you, it's mine!
Ah, proof! After that delinquent!
Oh, I hate that my quest is to pursue Timey, because I feel like I'm... I feel like I'm listening to his command of crew after her. Hashtag punt
And
flun.
there she goes.
I like that.
That kid is gonna be the death of me. My bet is she's headed deeper into the desert. And that means she's either in trouble now or will be very soon. Let's go.
Okay. What did we get? 5 Mordrem seed pouches, thorny seed pouch, pile of ley line, dust. I've not really done anything with these little items we get. Store of edible cactus. Very nice. I will open those. And we got return to recalibrating the waypoints. Let me open up all of this sand. There we go. Deposit. And then we'll identify all of our gear, and then we will move on. Nice. There you go. As someone who doesn't really have an MMO to call home, I'm looking forwards to both the new Guild Wars and the new Riot MMO, but that one is speculated to release 2030. Oh god, 2030 is only 4 years away. I'm like, 4 years almost seems too optimistic for the Riot MMO. And you got to think, we know nothing about it. Still, we know nothing about it. When Ghost Crawler was working on the project, the ex-WoW dev Ghost Crawler, he was, you know, quite transparent with giving updates here and there. But then they restarted it. They essentially rebooted the entire project. So who knows where that is now and how far along it is. But I will say, regardless of anything, I am looking forward to it whenever they do announce it. I feel like they would do a good job. I really think so. And the benefit they have is they have the rich world at their disposal. They've got so many arms in their media empire. You've got, obviously, League of Legends. You've got the Auto Battler. You've got a card game. You've got the television series in collaboration with Netflix. Arcane is great, if anyone hasn't watched it. Really, really good. 2 card games, yeah. They've got a lot there in regards to world building. So it's not like they have to start from ground zero and build a world from scratch. It's kind of already there. Yes, there's got to be some connective tissue thrown into the mix, but by and large, they've got the world already figured out, and that's a big step. Not to say it's going to make the development that much faster, but I would argue that that is going to be massively helpful when it comes to getting it off the ground. And whatever they rebooted, the core of the game world is probably still there, because again, that's somewhat immutable. It's existed in League for God knows how many years. I'm a Dota 2 player as well, Otterly. Big Dota 2 player. Mid, carry, support. You name it, I played it. But no, again, MMOs, and I will keep saying Western MMOs, because there is a very clear difference between an Eastern MMO and a Western MMO. Typically, that sort of falls into this trap of microtransactions, FOMO, and the scale of that between MMOs of each particular region. but obviously we had what I would describe as a pretty successful MMO come out, New World. A lot of people really enjoyed it, had a great time with it. I played it for maybe 80 to 100 hours, and I had a bloody good time with it. A really, really fun game. Panned. It's gone. You can no longer play it. And the thing is, the same is happening across the board with MMOs of all sizes. I mean, we had the rug pull recently with Ashes of Creation. That was, to many, like, their ideal MMO. And yeah, it was early access, but there was a playable version of the game, and a lot of people who did play it really, really enjoyed it. And then boom, it was actually one big rug pull. Like, it's kind of depressing to be an MMORPG fan, especially if you're not a fan of WoW, 14, or Guild Wars, because it leaves very little in the way of quote-unquote successful MMOs to play. And when you play an MMORPG, you want it to be popular. You want there to be a really, alive world. Because if you play an MMO and it's just you, like that sucks. That's miserable. So, like, an MMO is sort of, more than maybe other games, really, really, really reliant on that success and the longevity of the success. While it can sell incredibly well at launch, if people aren't playing it after 4 months, well, it's more or less dead. Yeah, I backed EverQuest Next as well, but fortunately, I got a refund. I wonder if I can find the email I sent. Give me a sec. Let me go to my Gmail. One moment. I'd love to find the email I sent and what I put to get a refund on it, but I did get my EverQuest Next purchase fully refunded. Let me just quickly stand here. One moment. So if I go here, EverQuest Next. Thank you for your purchase on the 17th of April, 2014. The Settler Pack for £13.99. But where did I get the refund? Refund. I cannot find the email. But I did get it refunded. I did get it refunded, and it felt great. But yeah. An MMO, but it's only you, kind of sounds like how Soulframe feels right now. I do hope they end up adding more MMO feeling. I didn't even realize Soulframe was an MMO. But that doesn't surprise me, because it's like in pre-alpha. So, like, I wouldn't classify that as being a bad thing. Like, if it's fully released, feature complete, and no one's playing it, then that's not great. That would be kind of crap. It makes me sad how much of a struggling genre MMO is nowadays, with either failing games or games that aren't failing but are absolutely unable to innovate anything, and they're just stagnating mechanically for the most part. Yeah, well, the problem is they're so expensive to build. Yeah, sign, no, I agreed. I know what you're saying. But no, MMOs are obviously like such a money pit. And there was, once upon a time when these setup costs were substantially less, obviously we had more variety. Like, Rift. I loved Rift. I thought that was a brilliant MMO with a very fun talent system or class system. Really, really enjoyed that. Oh, it wants me to go back. Sorry, I'm drawn in by the hero point. I'm gonna go grab that first. Things like Aeon, which I know I personally didn't really enjoy that much, but Aeon, Warhammer Online, Age of Reckoning. I've spoken before about my love of Dark Age of Camelot, the EverQuests. etc. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. And the thing is, the amount of MMOs which are viable has definitely gone down and dwindled over the years, because fewer and fewer developers are having, have the ability to actually invest the money and time into producing them. We've spoken before about, speaking a bit about their derivativeness. Their advertising campaigns were also very headstrong, shall we say. I've mentioned before the one in the PC Gamer magazine I read, which just said you're not in Azeroth anymore. Like, really positioning themselves as being the successor to WoW. Yeah. But no, it's why, Guild Wars 3's announcement is so important. Because it's good to see ArenaNet making that move, making that decision, and hopefully delivering to us, these, I'd say, passionate gamers, a brand new experience in the MMO genre, using the audience they've cultivated with things like Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1, and now Guild Wars 1 Reforged. Our survey expedition arrived here from the Priory in 1327, just after the Zephyrite airships fell victim to sabotage and crashed. We used their aspect skills to reach these high cliffs. Unfortunately, our pack Dolyak Susie was too simple a creature to learn such tricks. We couldn't leave her to starve, nor could we afford to waste her meat. She nourished us for the trek ahead. Oh my god, they ate Susie. By now, you must know that of a Sylvari saboteur that brought down the Zephyrites, someone they'd welcomed into their airborne community. Tragic to see such ideals exploited and brought low. We're continuing west from here, in hopes of re-establishing contact with the inhabitants of Maguma Jungle. May Cormyr light your way. Explorer Kitabu with explorers Savio and Amoxtli. For sure, Bashiel. And yeah, City of Heroes, City of Villains, for sure. I don't know if we've had this specific conversation before about MMOs, but the thing that was really, really, really special, and I don't know if many people have thought about this, but what made MMOs so special, especially late 90s, early noughties, was the proliferation of social content. There was very few, if any, other game, or dare I say website, where I could go and engage with people in a live format. There was no Twitch. For a time, there was no YouTube. There was no other game I could play where I could engage in such large social gatherings. There was nowhere on the internet where I could really engage in large social gatherings like that, outside of like an IRC chat. But to go stand in the middle of Ironforge and watch hundreds of people engage and to be able to chat with all of them seamlessly, that was something that you just couldn't do really properly on the internet. Again, nowadays, Discord, Twitter, social media out the wazoo, other multiplayer games. It's easier than ever to connect with other people and play with them, but that was just something which was really rare online at that point in time. And that's what made them, dare I say, more special. Because you didn't really get that experience elsewhere. Neopets Erasure, well, Neopets is to a similar degree, but it was still a forum, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but it was still not an instant conversation if you were chatting with someone like that. I guess you could make a comparison between things like AOL Messenger, MSN, etc., but still, it's the idea of being able to engage with people meaningfully in an online setting beyond just text on a screen. Like, you could interact with other people's avatars, and I mean, maybe Second Life. You could make an argument for Second Life, but still, the point stands that it was something which was largely difficult to like encounter online. Easy to find social areas online, but harder to find meaningful social interaction, I'd say. In MMOs, Bashiel, well, I'll let you answer that. Do you mean in MMOs? Before I misread and go on a tangent. Overall, okay. See, when I played City of Heroes, EverQuest 2, and then WoW, I was a young boy, a young lad, right? I'm not going to beat around the bush. Like, really, in the early days of WoW, I was pre-teen playing these games. And I didn't really... Well, I had friends at school and stuff, but to be able to go home, I had a guild chat, which I could chat in, and it was, a really positive, welcoming environment. We had guild forums where people would talk about things like stuff they wanted to do in the game, things they wanted to do in real life, and aspirations and stuff. I felt like I was part of a really nice group of people. I had internet friends. And I could not have discovered that elsewhere on the internet at that time. But just like the daily hello and goodbye with other people. To log into the game and go, hey everyone, and then like a dozen people go, oh, hey Andy, hi, how are you? Like, that meant a lot to me as a kid. Like, a lot. And going into my teenage years, just having that connection with people, good people, not assholes, the people who genuinely, would say, hey, how are you? How's your day? And then you could reciprocate that and say, hey, how are you? How's your day? That really was special. And of course, nowadays, the amount of people who have come to have that similar experience, but in, on Twitch as a whole, but, to speak more personally, in our Twitch chat here, our Discord, our community as a whole, that is sort of now a stand-in for what these MMO spaces meant to me when I was younger. Alina, right, I'm with you. Yeah, 100% with you. Like, and to show you how much of a connection it made, and I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I can still remember the name of my first guild master, probably 30 plus character names from the Burning Crusade era when I was like really social in MMOs. I look back on those times with such fondness. And again, there's something really special about that confluence of all of these different things. Video games, community. You don't really get that as much anymore. That aspect has been lost. Is it due to the MMO genre stagnating? I would argue no. I think it's just because we now have so many more avenues within which we can have these experiences. The biggest ones being, of course, places like Discord and Twitter. Like, I don't need to log into a game to chat to people now. I can go on the Discord and chat. But like, I would boot up WoW and have it in a window just to have the chat box. I got AFK in Stormwind and I would just look at the chat every now and then and just interact with people. Like, that was what it meant to me. My mum and dad bonded over EverQuest 2 before I was born, so I guess you could argue that it ended up making my existence possible. There you go. There you go. But yeah, it's we can never go back to those days of pre-social media, pre-Discord, and have an MMO experience that is evocative of those days. I mean, take a look at classic WoW. It's a very different beast to what it was 20 years ago.
Stop that, Gollum.
Just because, again, of the proliferation of information and ease of communicating with people. Newts, what the hell? Reckless, you and me both. And I think a lot of people followed suit as well. Bashiel, I agree. I agree with that.
Hang Hang on, Timey. We're coming.
I think social media as a whole, less Discord, but more like general social media, is so much a numbers game for a lot of people, and genuine interaction is way harder to stumble upon. But I think you do get these moments of genuine interest and care in communities built by people who share similar interests to you. Not necessarily just me and this community here in our Discord, but if you go and watch a prolific FF14 streamer and join their Discord, you will likely, pending you enjoy that streamer's content, you will likely stumble upon a good group of people who feel like you and play the same games as you. And I think that's really how people build that community and social belonging nowadays. There we go. Is that it? I guess we'll see. Yeah, I guess so, Xaviax.
Timey, you okay, kid?
Rem, they were all around me.
We've got you, Timey.
I thought...
Hey now.
Oh, bless her.
You're okay. You're fine. They're all gone. We've got your back. They're safe now.
What are they doing here?
Oh, God. Bram, you're such a good big bro. Did you know that? Can you talk to Timey, please? I don't feel like chasing after her again. Me neither. One moment. It's too soon. I need more time. If they want my device, they can wait. I'll give it up later. Remember, Timey, this is for the greater good. Explain to me how rewarding evil, not to mention theft from promising students, is for the greater good. They're stealing my genius. You're sacrificing it to get them to the summit. Why do I have to be the one to sacrifice something? Especially something so important. Okay. If you really don't want to give it up. No. It's okay, I understand. It just makes me so mad. It's just that they don't deserve it. It's my work. But the summit is important. See, I wish I could have fought against it. Because I agree with her. And I wish there were another solution. It does feel kind of shit that I'm like, yeah, give it up. For the greater good. Thanks, Timey.
All
yeah,
right.
I'm not a fan of this.
I'll do anything if it helps us get rid of Mordremoth.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
That's a good decision, Progeny. You're lucky to be alive.
Timey, remember what we talked about.
Fine, take it. If you break it, you pay for it.
God, I love her so much. At least she's taking it in somewhat good spirits. Are you okay? I'll be fine. I just need some time. Okay, maybe the summit will cheer you up. I doubt it. Especially if he's going to be there. I'm glad you were here, kid. Oh, no. Glad you were here. Kid's stubborn, but, well, I can relate. Me too. You got this? I need to get to the Grove to prepare for the summit. I'll take Timey to the Grove once she's calmed down. Losing her invention and getting cornered by the inquest really scared her. Seeing all those leaders in one place should cheer her up, though. It's going to be quite the event. See you there. Can I chat to Flunt? I can. Perhaps you're not such a bad influence. You did get her to see reason, after all. Yes, I suppose I did. As long as you're coming to the summit, yes? Yes, I'll be there. I can't promise I'll agree to anything you propose, but I'll be there. I gave my word. And we all know how reliable your word is. Flaunt him off a cliff. She mocks just like Andy. It was pretty good, wasn't it, Vosif? Welcome on in, buddy. Yeah. Flunt is a piece of shit. Okay, let's get out of here. Punt him as Cerebral. Okay. Well, it's time to go. Oh, wait, Technician Hisa, what are you doing here? I knew there was something dubious about the Zephyrite ships. See what happens when you travel on vessels lofted solely by aspect crystals? What are you getting at? Put another way, the lack of a redundant form of levitation left their ships vulnerable. If only they'd accepted our modifications, it would have saved so many lives. Maybe. Maybe not. Don't dwell on it. Okay. Cliff Peak Hero Challenge. You're going to try and make me get up there, aren't you? I think I can see what I need to do. And up. And up. Easy. Right. The top of this rugged cliff is a great spot reflection. Commune with this place of power. Vroom, 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 vroom. Hope you appreciated the added effects there. I mean, in a way, the way to tell a well-crafted character is by how strong the reactions are to said character. Agreed. Fully agreed. Well, that's how I got to that. Never mind. Well, at least I got there in the end. Right, let's go over to the Grove, and then what I might do is go and get a drink. I don't know what I've done, but I've definitely upset a nerve in my upper back. My upper back this entire stream is just like so sore. Yeah, I don't know what I've done. Yeah, I'll get a drink and I'll go stretch in a doorway or something. Andy taking breaks in this timeline. That known to happen. That known to happen. Random back pain comes with age. Welcome to your 30s. Wait, what? What? What do you mean? What? I didn't agree to this. Would you like me to massage it for you? Apparently my supple yet strong fingers are good at it. Xaviax, I would love for your supple yet strong fingers to slowly dig into my back. And on that bombshell, I'll be back in just a second. Enjoy the BRB screen. Get a drink. Go pee. And yeah, I'll see you in a second.
I spent so much time re-detonating and trying to get rid of dynamite in the past that you ended up taking.
Andy! He threw that at us.
I did not throw it at you. I was
I watched you throw it, you little liar!
Go to images? I feel like you're just having me on at this point. Right. Vor. What? Where images? Where did this even come up? Oh my god. Is that Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh my god. Oh. What did I just see? Oh my god. Whoa.
If at any point, Andy, you want me to kill Ben, I will.
Do it.
I won't
take his life.
I won't be happy about it, but I'll do it for you because you matter to me.
I think it's time.
Because you playing the game matters to me. Anyway, Andy, I'm going to go away and kill Ben Starr. I hope you're happy.
Very.
Have an iconic day.
Okay. We're not dead yet. This Tombury is dead. What? We just got it. We just got it. Holy shit.
No. What did you do? Oh, it's everywhere. You ruined a perfectly good snack.
You claim victory over the squirrel, though you're not sure why you were fighting to begin with.
I just need to.
I'm good.
Oh,
for fuck's sake!
God!
Andy! Andy, I was going to get a box! You filthy, filthy boy!
The door's opened. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Why is it making the sword icon? Oh, is that subdue? I'm gonna guess that's subdue and we're not gonna kill her. Wait. Okay, guys, look. Mathematical genius at work. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Look at that!
Behold! My fury!
He has no power. Blazel?
Let's move.
Lae'zel is cheese! Lae'zel is cheese! Where is she? Oh my god, Lae'zel, no! This would prove, chat, that there is a divine power. That there exists a divine entity. Nat 20. And we will do Kiraga on probably Lulu, because I think Yuna can survive an attack. I was wrong. I want to hear Andy sing this melody with a woofs and a sneeves. A woof, sneeve, a woof, a sneeve. A woof, a sneeve, a woof, a sneeve. Everything is fun and games until the creepy organ music starts playing.
Your strength. Extraordinary.
You got it, champ.
The mark of a true lord.
For real?
For real? We did it! I'm leaving. I don't want them. I have no need of them, so I'm gonna leave. Oh my god, Jesus. Holy shit. Why did that happen? Dragon. Oh, chat, it's all gone horribly wrong. I'm so sorry, chat. Throw the bag over there. There we go. Chat, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have a long rest. We're gonna have a long rest. We're gonna chill. Everything's okay. I feel sick. He went to fetch it. No! No, he did. He went to fetch the bag. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, chat. No. 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 Oh, well, we've got it now, chat. Now that it matters, we've got it. Oh, no. No, no, no. I was wondering if that exists. I don't think that could have gone any... I don't think that could have gone any worse. We can't be scared if we run full tilt into something scary. Yes. Like we're gonna scare it. Like we're ah!
Come on.
Quer? 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 Something that I've not missed about Dragon Age is... Ah, my god, what was that? Oh my god! I don't think my throat isn't lubricated enough.
No, we're not watching that one.
Now that I say it out loud.
Skip. You don't need to see that. Has he posted this compilation? There was an uploaded an unlisted version of it at some point. I don't know if that's still live. Don't have the required wetness. Yeah, that sounds about right. I had a delivery waiting for me indoors. Something which I picked up for £31, I think. I thought I'd pick this up because it was, again, 31 quid, and this might tempt some of you to get it. I picked this up to take in my carry-on luggage. It's this. It's a Lego Game Boy. 31 quid. And I thought that might keep me engaged mentally. It's small enough that it shouldn't take up too much space. I thought that might be a good idea. You know, just focus on building Lego. 31 quid. Isn't that
I couldn't believe it. I thought it'd be like 100. Because Lego's expensive, but yeah, 31 quid. Couldn't believe it. I got that one for myself recently. It like looks like a solid build as well. I saw someone doing Lego on a plane recently and thought, that's a great idea. It's official? Yeah, official.
I tried it once.
Lego. Game Boy. It comes with these two cartridges, which you can display it with. Zelda and Super Mario. Yeah. That's a steal. I think normal price is like 70 USD. I'll take that. I got it through Amazon of all places. On my Amazon business account. Because I'm allowed to have an Amazon business account on account of being a business. So, yoink. Andy, you're too young to have had... I had an OG. I had an OG Game Boy Crypt, but I did prefer my SP when that came out. But I did have the OG. I saw someone just do an international flight and spent like 12 hours shiny hunting a Celebi and got it. That's... Hell yeah. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'll report back on how that goes. But yeah, thought I'd show that. I just saw the new Lego water lilies for 40 euros. Lego's become so ridiculously and inexcusably expensive. You say become... I think it's always been quite pricey. When I was a kid, I didn't have Lego. We were too poor for Lego. I feel like it's always been a bit prohibitive, cost-wise. Storin, indeed, yeah. I don't know if you've seen, but I do have a bunch of Guild Wars 2 videos as well that slightly predate the Warframe playthrough, but they're there. Jaheem, thank you very much for the... Dude, what are you doing? You're so generous, Jaheem. You need to stop this. That's enough. Jaheem, thank you very much for the very generous £50 tip. Post your compilation, please. I'll see what I can do for you specifically. Thank you, Jaheem. That is so incredibly kind of you. Thank you so, so much. Can we get some love and chat for the lovely Jaheem? Andy read my message and didn't even say hi. Who said that? Smokey, I am sorry. I did think... Wait, Smokey? I must have said hello. Smokey, welcome. How are you? Please post progress pics in the Discord of your build. I certainly shall. Andy, why don't you put it on your non-main channel? That's a smart idea. But I only really have one channel now. I'm going to delete the other two over time. Yeah. Speaking of YouTube, you know we had the conversation on Tuesday about AI-generated artwork in YouTube thumbnails? I had an unironic comment from someone asking me to stop using AI in my thumbnails. And like they're deadly serious. They thought I like AI generate my thumbnails. I thought, what's the timing on that? You know, we literally have the conversation. They wrote a really kind comment, and then their response was, "Oh, and please, for the love of God, stop using AI in your thumbnails. Don't use AI full stop for that matter." I'm like, I don't. But yeah, I agree. Yeah. I don't know whether... I feel more offended than complimented, though, I think. I'm giving you crap. It's fine, Smokey. Sorry. I must have, again, missed you earlier. How are you, Smokey? I really hope you're keeping well. Right, let's go into the Omphalos. Wait, no. I need to go over here. I'm jumping the gun. We need to go over here.
Fascinating array of citizens.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. The World Summit. Let's begin. That's in my thumbnail for today, if you want to know. That picture. Kanak is here.
You seem uncomfortable being back home in the Grove.
I despise both puns and pet names, Countess. But as long as you hold my billet, I will go where you need me.
Worried your mother might not approve of all your naughty misadventures?
I'm sure she has far larger concerns.
True. You are only one among her thousands of children. Not as dear to her as her firstborn, like our heroic Pack Marshal.
It may be wiser to focus such commentary on someone without a violent criminal history, Countess.
Thinks this is a good time to be in the Grove. Something big is happening.
Maybe
it's Penelope and Bluminu.
Famous at this summit.
Oh, I love how they bring back. Oh, and look, Laren's here. Oh shit!
Some must fight so that all may be free.
I look forward to the outcome of your summit. Unlike others, I am less pessimistic. Your vote of confidence is appreciated, Larenthir. I'm a warrior, but this enemy has me shaking. We must give this fight everything we have, or we will fail. And I can't even chat to Traherne? The boy? That's disappointing. Surely we'll be able to chat with him later. Is there anyone else around here? There's Rox in the gang. Onlooker, Warden Scout, loads of onlookers. Warden Ranger. I'm just looking for any... Oh my god, look, the Char over there! Oh my god! Holy crap. Okay, let's come over here and chat with the gang.
They're all coming.
So they said. I'll believe it when I see it.
Everyone understands how important this is. They'll be here.
Remember your place here. We have an audience with them. It's not a party.
Agreed. We may not be able to speak at all. They're here to talk to one another.
They'll listen to the boss. I know it.
Doing Warframe, Cyberpunk, and now Guild Wars 2. Wild lore everywhere. Hope you enjoy. Well,
You'd do well to find a way past it. I think you overestimate the value of being first. A wind-fallen fruit has never appealed to me, as much as one left on the bough to ripen.
You do keep those blades of yours keen, Countess.
Forgive my meddling petal. It's just that I see such potential in you.
Petal? I fear you've only employed me in order to sharpen your wit, or work on your plant puns. Why not prove me wrong and tell me your true purpose?
All in good time.
Do you treat everyone you encounter like children?
You're a delicate flower, aren't you? So easily bruised.
I have a thick skin. I also learn from my missteps. For example, you fooled me once with your illusions. So now I wonder if you're truly as young as...
Do not finish that sentence. Not here, not ever.
At last, a substantial response.
Oh, he's learning how to play ball with her.
You would be wise to remember your place and check that tongue of yours.
That's a good point.
When
yeah, I'd never considered that.
Brought me here?
I'm trying to decide if I can trust you out in the field. I mean, after that nasty business on South Sun.
Regardless of what you may believe, I was trying to free those refugees from the Consortium's exploitation. I went about it poorly, criminally, and I answered for my crimes.
Your intentions in that affair, whether noble or not, aren't what concern me. It's your failure to evade capture.
I beg your pardon?
Noble intentions don't interest me. What I need is a sharp instrument. A knife that can be employed before anyone realizes it's struck.
Show me where to cut, Countess, and I will be your blade.
This is how I imagine Meg feels when she reads smut. I love this. Kiss now, please. Thank you. Oh, all right, moving on. Yeah. When did the kissies happen? Can I skip a few chapters ahead? And no, is that not possible?
I know your face from my dream.
No, you don't. You're Countess Anise. Greetings, stranger. I'm all abloom with delight at meeting so many different people. Countess, I know it's you. You've always been the clever one. Well, I beseech you not to give away my little secret. It's for the Queen's security. I'll leave you to your pretense. But first, how's Kanak been behaving? Absolutely. He's the perfect companion. If his tongue ever stops wagging, I'll die of surprise. If you have any trouble with him, you let me know. I'm sure the Countess appreciates your offer, but you can rest assured that I do not intend to cross any line she hasn't asked me to cross. You'd better not. Don't worry, my friend. I'll have far more painful threats to hang over his head than the edge of your weapon, but I do appreciate your thoughtfulness. There was something I was going to say, and it's completely evaded me. Was it something we were talking about in chat? I was going to go on a tangent. Oh, it was about the videos and the lore and stuff. I realized at the minute we've got 4 games being played across a week. Warframe, Guild Wars, the Monday, Tuesday game, and now Cyberpunk on the YouTube. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty good because, you know, going back a year, there was a time when it was just 1 game a week, and now there's 4. It's a lot going around in my head, I'll say that. It's sometimes a bit hard to remember certain plot points, but that's where the notes come in handy and save me. FF14, I'll play that at some point. I've heard it's good.
Aye.
Oh. Timmy has nothing to say. Rox has nothing to say.
Good looking.
Thank you, Marjorie. Okay. Let's go over here and have a chat to Trahan. I had word of this summit from the Mother Tree. You're doing a good thing. Those of us who remember the encounter with Zaitan know how merciless the Elder Dragons can be. I applaud your effort. Your presence is appreciated. I'm only here to give you moral support and to answer any questions about the Pact's current plans. You're the one who must make the world leaders see that this is a matter of dire importance. What's happening with the Pact? We've regrouped and regained some of our strength after Zaitan. We'd been planning to go after Kralkatorrik, but then we all heard the dragons bellow. Are you ready to take on Mordremoth? Not yet, but we will be soon. We're setting up a forward camp from which to begin the assault. I will call you on at some point in the future. We'll need your special skills. I've been away. I'd noticed. While I'd prefer you at my side, I also know that you have been instrumental in saving many lives. You have your own path, my friend. Who am I to say it's less important than mine? It's been one thing after another, I must admit. I suspect you have many stories to tell, and we'll talk more soon. But for now, I believe you have a world to unite. I'm confident the attendees will listen to you. Good luck. Thank you. I'd imagine that, in a post-Zaitan world, where we've all borne witness to the power of Zaitan and the destruction he wielded through, having these risen attack throughout all corners of Tyria, I would be dumbfounded if they don't go, oh yeah, we need to address this right now. Oh, we're all moving over. I can see Marjorie's over there now. What if I chat with you again? No, exactly the same. Okay. Geek, yeah, I think we play it. I think we do an FF14 playthrough. I hear it's quite good.
Quiet.
Here we go.
Announcing Her Royal Majesty, Queen Jenna of Divinity's Reach.
Oh, the music is sick. Hello. Woo! Queen Jenna, that's my queen. Yes, queen. Woohoo!
Hi, you made it.
Who's next?
You look beautiful.
Representing the Great Lodge of Holbrecht, Newt Whitehorn.
Newt! They just said they love each other. Oh, I love it.
And there he is. Thanks, Newt.
I've had other people in the YouTube comments clarify that in real life it is Knut. But I will adhere to the Guild Wars 2-way.
On behalf of Ratasum's Arcane Council, Councillor Flunt.
Councillor Flunt. Can I slash spit?
Flunt. Hope he trips on his robes.
No. I'm pretty sure they removed the spit command from WoW. That was a classic. Play a rogue, killed somebody, spit on their corpse.
And finally,
classic.
Smoda the Unflinching, Imperator of the Black Citadel.
Woohoo!
For the legions!
For the legions! I love that Rox led that. Why am I suddenly so nervous? Everything will be fine.
Hey, sugar.
Hey, sugar. I find myself watching the crowd and thinking how easy it would be for an assassin to slip in here. Don't you dare. Say that again.
Pardon me. The world leaders are assembled and awaiting your presence. You may proceed to the Umphalis chamber.
Okay, let me just quickly chat with Bram.
That's our cue. Best behavior, everyone.
I can't wait to see Flunt's stupid face when he realizes we're right.
Pardon, I'm sorry to interject myself, but I'm afraid your Golem won't be allowed to ascend to the Umphalis chamber.
What? Oh.
This is for grown-ups anyway, timing. You need to wait for us.
Yes, I'm sorry,
You're kidding,
man.
Right?
Somebody needs to stay down here and guard our backs. We'll be vulnerable up there. I'll tell you all about it later. Promise.
You'd better remember every little detail, Bram. All right. Scruffy and I will guard the way out.
I see a couple of you mention the World Cup. England next play at 1 in the morning on Monday. I'm not staying up for that shit. That's ridiculous. 1 in the morning? I'm in bed at 9:30. Good luck, boys. It's crazy, isn't it, Hiss? And I feel the pain because I used to stay awake and watch Game of Thrones when that premiered, and that was always at 1 in the morning. And I'd fall asleep halfway through. Okay. Anyone I can chat with before I go in? Any new dialogue from Marjorie?
Esteemed leaders, welcome to the Grove. Your attendance at this critical summit is appreciated. We are here at the behest of the honored group you see before you. I'm told you're all familiar with one another, so I won't make introductions. I will, however, let their spokesperson give us a summary. So, without further ado, please begin.
Kima, how did he get tickets? I've been trying to get Wimbledon tickets for years. You just move over here and swan on in. What? Teach me your secrets. This is when you're like, oh, he's like some CEO business leader and got invited by the king himself. Summit lectern. Here we go. Greetings. I'm Endia Ravenscroft. Thank you for coming. It says much about your leadership that you did. We've all been hearing about Mordremoth's awakening and the damage the Elder Dragon has already wrought. In the time that this dragon has been awake, it has been sending out vines as far as the Iron Marches. Soon Tyria will be nothing more than a giant briar patch. These vines are malicious. Fort Salma has been destroyed. Fort Concordia as well. Their defenses could not keep out an enemy that rises from beneath, shaking the very foundation of their walls and towers. We can't know where it will attack until it does. No one is safe. Our families, our people, our trade routes. Most recently, our waypoints were threatened. They may be again someday. This is why I stand before you and ask that you, the most powerful leaders of Tyria, link arms and armies and work together to keep one and all safe and secure. It's up to us. There is no one else. We must unite. We are all Tyrians. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for that information. Esteemed leaders, what are your thoughts?
Mordremoth. Its attacks have been far-reaching but unfocused. Meanwhile, Ascalonian ghosts continue to harass us.
Address Imperator Smoder's concerns. If the Ascalonian ghosts aren't reason enough, we have an army of Flame Legion constant. Let me do his voice if I can. I can't really, but I'll try. Testing. Testing.
Testing. Oh, no, too deep. Testing. That'll do.
If the Ascalonian ghosts aren't reason enough, we have an army of Flame Legion constantly nipping at our heels, just waiting for us to leave the Black Citadel, unprotected so they can invade.
And when Mordremoth has destroyed our citadel, or your citadel, what then?
That will happen over my dead body. How can you even suggest such a thing?
It already destroyed 2 forts. A friend lost her sister in one of those.
You should visit us in our territory one day, so you can see how the Flame Legion and Ascalonian ghosts kill our loved ones. Then perhaps you will understand why we can spare no one.
Don't you have hope now that you can deal with the ghosts?
Yes, I suppose I do. And that does allow me to relax one eye. But only one. You were instrumental in that experiment, and though it wasn't completely successful, I do believe we will be one day.
I truly believe that Mordremoth is the greatest threat right now.
They're plant creatures! How hard can they be to fight? One good flamethrower and...
With all due respect, those 2 forts were defended by Vigil and Seraph.
They were unprepared, taken by surprise. In the future, everyone will be more alert and ready.
I saw with my own 2 eyes how these places were torn asunder.
I heard it was bad. Okay, I respect you. and that alone is the reason I'm agreeing to explore this. I make no commitment, but I'll participate in the discussions.
Thank you, Imperator.
Holbrecht has its hands full with Jormak and the Sons of Svanir. You want us to leave our homesteads to their mercy and go after Mordremoth?
Yes. I remember the day your mag awoke and began spewing cold hatred upon my people. I've lost friends, family, and every single day, it's a struggle to keep from losing more. Mordremoth doesn't care that you aren't too busy to fight back. It's coming. Why is he Scottish? I don't know. I don't know. Mordremoth is not yet as close as the Sons of Svanir. They press in around our homesteads. That is more important. If you await until Mordremoth attacks to react, it'll be too late. I do not command an army. My people make up their own minds and follow their own legends. Then make them aware. Join the discussion and relay what you hear. That is something I can do. The hunters choose their own prey, but I can make sure they know what's coming. I know many who would leap at a chance to fight the dragon. That's all I ask.
I have Wolfborn and hunters who are eager to face the prey of a lifetime. They'll come.
Okay.
Why isn't the pact handling
Oh, here
this?
we go.
Are they mired in ore?
Do I have to talk to him? I'd rather not. I noticed Keith is here, but I've not been able to chat with her yet. Aren't you being a bit alarmist? What does Trahan have to say? I want to know what he and the pact are doing about all this. It's their job after all. You've seen for yourself what the Mordrem can do, Counselor. And if I may interrupt, this pact commander has far more knowledge about Mordremoth than I do. I'm here to learn, to listen, and to consider. As you all should. The pact is not all-powerful. I'm sure the pact will do what they can, but they won't be enough. Won't be enough? Why not? You took down Zaitan. What's so different about this one? Just do it again. We lost many in that fight. The Order's numbers are reduced. Well, that's your responsibility. Many of those lost were Asura. All the more reason not to cut yourselves off from the rest of us. We have ample protection. Are you saying we should put ourselves on the line to protect all of you? We are safe in Ratasum. Are you? Like you were safe underground? Point well made. Though it galls me to admit it. If we hadn't come to the surface, Primordus and its destroyers would have annihilated my people. Then you see the wisdom in joining forces with others who also want safety. For now, we will continue to study the situation and participate in discussions with the other races. For now. Thank you, Counselor.
Much as I am loath to admit it, Ratasum has evidence of Mordremoth's insidious invasion.
East Coast Overseer, welcome back.
On the magic that powers our waypoints and gates.
I don't doubt that Mordremoth is a great threat to Tyria, but the safety of my people must be my foremost priority.
It's veering into Russian. I can't do a Norwegian accent, but I'm pretty sure Newt Whitebear's accent is just like kind of American, and I don't know, that didn't feel appropriate, no offense. Right. We are brave and strong, but we are few. For so long, we've been at war. Centaurs run right up to our doorstep. Every week, I send letters of condolences to families who have lost loved ones. Your Majesty, our situation is no different from any of these others. Perhaps that's true. We all have a responsibility to protect our people and see them prosper. But I'm not ashamed to admit that I don't see how this will work. What are you asking of us? All I'm asking is that you talk to one another. Talk? How will that help? I can barely get a ceasefire with the Char. And you want us to coordinate our efforts against the dragons? This is a chance to solidify relations with the Char over a common enemy. You make a good point. Still, I cannot promise today that we will march into battle with you. If you'll join the discussion, you'll find the best way to contribute. I do have strategists and researchers that aren't needed to fight Centaur. I can form them into a team and ask them the best way to proceed against Mordremoth. The entire world is in grave danger. We all have a role to play. Yes, I believe I see. You've opened my eyes to the breadth and depth of this threat. It's not another kingdom that is in danger. It's all our kingdoms, all our peoples. Magic is the lifeblood of Tyria. Without it, I hate to think. I will explore how my people can support the effort. You have my word. And I don't have all the answers, but we'll find them if we work together.
I will dedicate a special force to dealing with this new threat. If there is no Tyria, there is no Divinity's Reach. You have all given me hope for Tyria. It seems we...
What?
Weapons out! We're under attack!
What?
The enemy is here. Defend yourself.
Hey guys, we've got uninvited company down here.
Holy shit!
Time. In your golem and hold the line. Send the leaders down once it's safe.
You can't! They tore up the lift.
Oh, this is sick! I was not expecting this!
No, we're not. Cass, start preparing a portal. Already on it.
I'm trying to, like, listen to them in the background.
Get the leaders to Casimir's portal. Come on.
My shield will protect me. Assist the guards.
Okay.
Go.
We're trying to save as many of them as possible. Who's this back here? I will leave him there. He can suffer. We'll leave him there. Okay, now we need to come over here.
It's been ages since I fought a battle such as this. Bring on
If anything,
more.
I think this will just help to unite the leaders. And having seen firsthand
That's
the
all of them.
threat.
Go on through. I'll keep the portal open as long as I can.
Frostbite.
Before you go, I must speak with you alone.
Ah! Okay. Go on then. Come closer. Yes. Yes, I can sense you clearly now. I am weakened. Hold on. Let me see if I can do a little voice for her. Just a little one. Something like that. It's just going to be an echo. Come closer. Yes. I can sense you clearly now. I am weakened. Are you okay? What happened to you? I can't take much more. That assault was fierce. These Mordrem tore at my roots and battered my branches. And be warned, there is another Mordrem? Yes, one of their most dangerous. It comes directly from Mordremoth. It draws nearer. If I die, you will not die today. Where is it? Tell me. Shh. Listen. You will hear it approach, and I will stand in its way. Investigate the sound. Oh, we're zooming out. What is happening? The lights are being... Yo!
Casimir,
What?
What happened? Where'd your
Shadow
portal
of
go?
the Dragon!
I don't know. It was holding strong. Then all of a sudden it was cut off.
Oh, this is sick!
Hang on. We'll do what we can from down here.
I
Just
can't
hang
attack
on.
it yet. Oh, guys!
On your right, dragon Look for weak points when it attacks.
Okay, let me deal with these guys. And its weak point appears after it attacks. Okay, well, let me deal with the ads first. And then when I've dealt with these, then I'll go in for the attack. That is what it's... I think they said its weak point appears when it attacks. Oh, there we go. Okay, I think I've already hit the first cap. 65%.
It's heading to the rear of the chamber.
In the rear with the gear. Anyone? Moving on. Moving on. Come on. Okay, we should be able to attack again. Okay, second threshold has been hit. Marjorie doing a great job. Keep it up. Yo! I nearly died. I didn't know where to go. Oh no! That might be lights out. I don't know. We're back! I didn't hit no bell! Shit, I rolled straight into it. Let's end this! Hey, am I going to have line of sight? What's happening? Why did I deal the damage? Oh, shit. We're good, we're good. Okay, we need to attack it when it's over here. Come on! What? Yes! Come on! That was sick! That was really good.
The threat has been quelled for now. Oh, please come closer.
Are you ready? It's in StarCraft 2, but it's also in Warcraft 3. The gyrocopters in Warcraft 3 say it. And then they also say it in StarCraft.
Please.
Her
I
face.
must share something
Oh,
with
that's
you.
so cool!
I'm fading.
It's working! I've re-established the portal flow! Come on down!
What?
Mother, are you alright? Quickly! She's hurt and needs mending.
What did I just see? Was that meant to be like a piece of Kralkatorrik being assaulted by Mordremoth? That's certainly what it looked like. There's nothing more you can do here. We'll take care of her as best as we can. Thank you for helping to protect her. The avatar of the pale tree is barely breathing. She does not respond. What a sequence. What a sequence. That was legitimately sick. Heck yeah. So let me we've not whipped these out today. We've not whipped these out today. I think it might be time. Where are my notes? Let me make sure I've got the right notes open. I should do. Okay, good. They are the right notes. Let me budge those over a bit. They look a bit off the screen. There we go. So, pale tree. Stop crying. Cutscene. We watch a dragon. Kralkatorrik? Flying around in the sky as 3 pillars of light shoot into the skies around them. A single golden thing descends down one of these columns into a subterranean chamber of sorts. We then watch this golden thing pulse as vines of Mordremoth, or as Mordremoth's vines, I suppose, assault it. I feel like Andy was a paparazzi in past life. Stop crying. Sylvari. Oh my god, yes, Squirrel Bot, basically. Okay, sorry guys. I should have been more thoughtful. She'll grow back. All right, let's move on. No, that is genuinely. But I'm. Wow, Andy. That was honestly awesome. Not the whole. Not this bit isn't as nice. That's not as good. She'll grow back. She will. Guys, we already knew he was like this. Yeah, that's it. I think that's going to be the unification of all races against Mordremoth, having witnessed this carnage at Mordremoth's wingtips, I suppose. Queen Jenna, it would appear that you were right. This attack kills any doubts I had about how dangerous Mordremoth is. Please, if you learn anything else about it, would you let me know? I'll pass along what information I can, Your Majesty. Wolves should be proud of the beating we gave that dragon. I can't wait to tell my sons about this. I'll start polishing their weapons to fight Mordremoth before I even finish telling the tale. You fought well. As much as I appreciate your efforts in fending off that monstrosity's attack, I'm anxious to depart this overly fragrant hothouse and relay these developments to my colleagues in Radasum. You may leave whenever you like, Counselor. Now is good. Imperator Smoda. We'll head back as soon as we've helped these Sylvari. That's thoughtful of you, Imperator. Then what? Then I have a strategy session with my tribunes. They need to know what I learned here today. After that, I'll delegate someone to work with the other races. It's a smart plan. I know. Yes, Imperator. Good chat. Good chat. Oh no, he's okay. He's got full health. But for a second, I thought the Vigil War Master had maybe passed. I feel like a newly awakened sprout. So vulnerable. The pale tree, my home, my mother, my retreat. I never thought to see the day when she would be weakened. This is what the battle against Mordremoth will be like. I'm leaving now. I find I am eager to return to Fort Trinity to continue our preparations against Mordremoth. This reminded me of Blightgast at Claw Island. Poor Lion's Arch. It has had more than its fair share of bad luck lately. Far more. There is an intelligence behind this attack that does not fit what I know about Elder Dragons. Agreed, the attack was too well timed. We need more information. You knew about the summit. Only those present and anyone they told. Too many. Information like that leaks like water through cotton. Not helpful. Someone sent the shadow of the dragon after us. Who would do such a thing? I don't know, but I intend to find out. Someone with a heart full of darkness. I hope they rot. I'm trying to see if Kanak is anywhere with Countess Anise. Because Queen Jenna's here, so I would have thought that she would have been close behind. Is she over here? Maybe I'm just being oblivious. Oh, there they are.
Oh my gods.
Oh.
That was horrible.
I'll do this first.
I'm still shaking.
Is the pale tree going to be okay?
No one seems to know. The Sylvari I talked to have never seen her like this. That dragon
Luke,
hurt her
farewell.
badly.
Abby,
That
welcome.
Zephyrite
Hitsu
saboteur
belatedly,
had a
hello.
note on him that pointed to an important target. The leader. Do you think he meant the pale tree?
I think he took that answer to the grave. But this dragon minion sure convinced people that this summit wasn't a waste of time after all.
Are you feeling okay, boss? You've got a strange look on your face.
Yeah, I don't feel great. I don't feel great about anything that just happened. What a horror that beast was. I can't imagine what it was like for you up there on the upper level. You weren't injured at all, were you? No, I'm fine.
Welcome.
It got away. We have to go after it. What was that thing? It was one of Mordremoth's creatures. It came to hurt the pale tree, but why did it leave? If it had stayed, it could have killed her. It may already have. She's seriously injured. I don't understand. Why did it leave? Are we going after it? What if it comes back? We don't know where it went. If it returns, the wardens will be ready. I wish we knew more. I have a bad feeling that this isn't the last we've seen of that beast.
It wasn't me.
I know it wasn't you, Timey. That was a dragon. A real dragon. I'm at a loss for words. A dragon. I know how you feel. Rocks.
Good to see you.
What happened up there? A pale tree, before she lost consciousness, gave me a vision. A vision? What kind of vision? I don't know. There was a golden light and crystals everywhere. You sure that dragon didn't just give you a bump on the head? Positive. The pale tree showed me... It felt like a call to action. What action? What was she talking about? I'm afraid I don't know. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, and the first thing is to learn all we can about dragons. Just tell us how we can help. Kaz and Jory, I want you two to go to the... Why don't I get to go to the Derman Priory? I want to go. Research is right up my alley. We'll go straight there. One of us will mail you when we have enough information to share. Thanks. Timmy, you need to continue your own research, but keep it quiet. Yeah, we don't want any nosy counselors butting in and derailing my work. I'll be discreet, boss. Everyone will think I'm just doing schoolwork. Perfect. Bram and Rock, stay close to Timmy in case she needs anything. You got it, boss. But what about you? What are you gonna do? Decipher that vision. Tyria's future depends on it.
Very well, Canuck. Playtime is over and you've passed your audition. You're to go with them.
Why?
I want you to learn what you can about Drake's plans. Follow them to their staging area. I need someone there I know who can get the job done. And I believe you may be that someone.
I shall prove you correct until we meet again.
Okay. Interesting. Return to the World Summit. Oh, another one as well. Return to Triton. 3 Mystic Coins. Nice. I'll always accept more Mystic Coins. Dragon's Reach Part 2. Summit Heroes Reward. And finally, a Mastery Point for Central Tyria. Do I have much more I can do over here? I've got Legendary Crafting. We're nearly there. We need 2 more. Then I've got every single piece of Central Tyria Mastery stuff done. Nice. Can I chat with you, Countess Anise? The pale tree. Is she all right? Too early to tell. She's very badly wounded. Normally, I'd joke about how you throw a great party, but it's already falling flat in my head. Instead, I'll say that when you attract your enemy's aggression, it means you're on the right track. I just wish we'd mounted a stronger defense. Looks like I'm heading off with the pack to Fort Trinity. Her ladyship, Countess Anise, has given me my first official solo mission. Why Fort Trinity? Who can discern the true motives of a woman like Anise? Not I. Though I suspect it is because she wants regular updates about their activities. Try to make yourself useful while you're there, okay? Yeah, guys, that was feckin' awesome. You know, minus the whole death of however many Sylvari, that's obviously not great. But the cutscene, the battle. I wonder then if Kralkatorrik will have a role to play in some way in what we do here. And I'm curious to see, if we go back to the notes, are they parallel on that image? You know the vision we had? I think I put the pictures in here. Would they have been parallel? Because Kralkatorrik is top right-hand corner. No, because Mordremoth is this one. I wondered if maybe they're like, it's like a balancing act. Maybe. Where whoever is opposite you can counterbalance you in some way. Where maybe Kralkatorrik could have, but no, they're not even opposite. The golden light, though. I'd love to watch that cutscene again. Is there a way for me to do that in-game? I don't want to have to tab out and watch a video, but if there is a way to rewatch that cutscene in the game, I'd love to do so. I'd love to do so. Pooba has linked the cutscene. I probably will hold off for now unless the game does give me an opportunity. The only reason being, I imagine I'll get answers by playing, and I know it's unlike me to say that. If I overanalyze, I might get too deep in the weeds. We'll see. Don Morelio, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I've been loving it the whole time, Shadowcross. So if it gets better, then, I mean, goddamn. Let's quickly go into our inventory. So we've got the Mordrem seed pouches. We did get enormous foxfire cluster. And a lot of these items, when you double click on them, it'll show you somewhere on the map. You can go to utilize it. So that's where the pollen-rich zephyr is. But I don't really know what I meant to, like, I don't know what the like what I get for doing these. I did one of these up here. Here we go. Weirded phantasmal residue. Combine in the Mystic Forge with piquant plant food, bloodstone dust, and thick leather sections to create a package of phantasmally infused plant food. I wonder if I have to put all of these together. Oh, maybe that's to do with the seed? To get that to grow? I don't know, but that's something which I will do on stream with all of you. I don't want to do that in my own time, because I imagine that could be quite fun to do. Obsidian shards, nice. Box of lab equipment. Give me a second here, guys. Just got a whole bunch of stuff to open. I think that's everything? Yeah, should be. Salvage. And then salvage again. Oh, I've got one unidentified. Oh, there it is. There we go.
Holbrack, city of Norn,
done.
Is covered in ice.
Nice. Should we do an ectoplasm gamble? I don't know if I can. How much ectoplasm do I have? 63. No. Can't do that. The end of the next episode is what I'm really looking forward to. Upcoming on Living World Season 2, Popcorn. I only recently did all of this years later. Do you want to be told what that bunch of stuff is working towards? No, it's okay. I will do them, and then when I figure out what they go towards, then we'll enjoy the fruits of our labor, I suppose. Okay, let's go and have a look at the story journal. The next quest, or part of the story, Echoes of the Past. As Tyria prepares for war with another Elder Dragon, the search for information becomes paramount. The arcane secret stashed inside the depths of the Derman Priory. Oh my god. Shed some light on your mysterious vision and also give hope for the future. Mail? Thank you. More trouble at Fort Salma. Oh no, Ella McKay. I'm sending a young explorer named Campbell to investigate the strange activities at Fort Salma. I know you were at the battle that claimed the lives of so many Seraph. All my other explorers are tied up with missions or preparing to leave with the Pact. I need someone I can trust to ensure Campbell's safety. Will you return to Fort Salma and meet her there? Your efforts on my behalf are appreciated. Ella? It would be my pleasure. Let's go. Okay. It still frustrates me that those statues aren't in the game. Because when I first came to Kessex Hills, I thought we were going to have like this epic moment where, you know, we witnessed these, well, colossal mountains looming over us with their images carved into them, but it's not in the game. Like, anywhere. Andy's gonna love this bit. Derman Priory information, historical information. Yeah, I mean, it's every buzzword that makes my ears prick up, so I'm in. The Ghosts of Fort Salma. Let's see what happens. Investigate the situation. Fight your way past the guards at the gate. Veteran Fallen Seraph? Okay. Who and or what has resurrected them? Okay.
What are you doing? Stay away from me!
Well, they're not Seraph. This is very much like the Ghosts of Ascalon, where they're abiding by the tenets of how they lived and what they died for.
Don't give up. We can defeat these Mordremoth.
What profession is Andy playing?
No.
Necromancer.
Get away from me! I'm not a Mordremoth.
Necromancer is where I'm at. Specifically Reaper within Necromancer. Yes, that's my subclass. I love it. I think it's fantastic. Wizard's Vault. Okay, if I defeat 14 more...
Stop. Please, don't kill me.
Stay back, Mordremoth.
I'm not a Mordremoth. You're confused. I'm not a Mordremoth.
Don't make me fight Belinda.
Jane Delacroix, halt!
Margie, what's happening?
Whoa!
Belinda, I'm here. It's okay. You're okay now.
You did good, Margie. You brought my sword.
Light, there is a new Cyberpunk video today.
When darkness overwhelms you, I will rend your enemies before they can harm you. Until the day you die, I'll be with you. My love for you is everlasting. Show me the sword.
Oh my god. This is unexpected. Hello.
Are you all right?
Belinda. Her spirit.
Did we just make a sentient blade?
She fused herself with the sword.
Are you okay?
I think so.
We're here for you. Just say the word.
She thought I was a Mordremoth. She was going to kill me.
I can't chat with her yet. I mean, I've I don't feel great about there being a sentient sword. Are you okay? I'm so glad you were there when we arrived. Once Jory heard her sister was here, I couldn't keep her away. Little trivia, this is where we first see a necromancer take up a great sword. Oh, okay. When Belinda died, my world turned black. Now I don't know what to feel anymore. Belinda fused her soul with the sword. How? Why? I don't know. I'll have to do some research. Maybe this is a special blade. I just can't believe she did that. It'll be okay. Take some time for yourself. Get some rest. No time to rest. Kaz and I were making headway at the Priory. We've got another meeting scheduled with Magister McKay. Delaying would be a mistake. We have to arm ourselves against Mordremoth. If you're sure, then go back. I need to go check in with the Pact. A big, quiet, old library is exactly the kind of environment I need right now. I'll take my mind off of things. We have to get Mordremoth, my friend. We will, I promise.
I was investigating the ruins when the spirits of fallen Seraph overwhelmed me. I'd be dead now if it weren't for you. Thank you for saving my life.
Why don't I get to go to the dusty old library,
to do some
huh?
research for Magister McKay. Come find me if you're ever there.
Okay. I should have waited for you. The ghosts almost got me. Why did they think I was a Mordrem? I suspect it was their trauma. They died so suddenly they were confused. Poor things. Well, I owe you a debt. After this, I'm headed to the Silver Wastes to further my research. If you find yourself in the area, look me up. I'll treat you to a nice meal. I'll remember that. Okay. A little detour to come and sort this out. Sigil bag, rune bag, plus ghosts. Oh, do I have to pick one of these? Let's go with the rune bag. Sure. Open. Identify. Open. Looks good to me. Let's open the sand while we're here as well. Cool. I accidentally salvaged the runes. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Right, okay. Your presence is requested, Marshal Traherne. To Commander and dear Ravenscroft, we're planning our assault on Mordremoth at Camp Resolve, our new staging area in the Silver Wastes. The time has come for all to stand and deliver, and I would like you to assist with our preparations here. I have a specific mission for you if you're game. The Seraph of Kryta have secured a new route to the staging area through Fort Vandal. Evidence suggests the bandits hastily abandoned the location recently. The guards posted there may know more. Please journey safely. The increased Mordrem activity is making travel especially dangerous. Sure, I'm just going to double check and make sure we don't have any new dialogue with Casimir. Are you okay? I'm so glad you were here when we arrived. Once Jory heard her sister was here, I couldn't keep her away. Okay. Let's go. If I do this, that should take me straight there. You have a cursed sentient sword now? Yeah, feels good. Feels good. I'm really frustrated that I've only got 40 minutes left, give or take. Yeah, because I want to get to the end of this. But at the same time, I don't want to rush it. Ugh. Okay, let's be hasty, but not so much so. I should have come here. My bad. That's how we feel every day at this time, Andy, with you leaving. Oh, sorry, Sandwich. I wish I could stay here forever. That's what you get for yapping. If I didn't yap, I'm just another faceless, you know, boring old creator. The yap is required to balance out the post yap. You know, it's like foreplay, but for lore. What is this? I'll leave that be. You can stay there. Time for Guild Wars Friday. The lore play. Well done. Well done, Ashrik, NT. Well done. If we just dive straight into the story, you know, there's no build-up of excitement. No teasing.
The fun's over here.
Floor play. Yeah, that works as well. That works. God, I love this chocobo. I still don't know who sent me this chocobo. Whoever it was, thank you. Unless it was gotten, in which case, screw you. But he's not here, I don't think.
You chose this.
Hello, Seraph Scout. Watch where you step. Something odd is afoot. I don't know if I can take you seriously after that pun. Accidental, I swear. You really ought to watch yourself. Something here caused the Triad to vacate Fort Vandal. Good for us, maybe, unless what scared them off was worse. What are you thinking? The fort was abandoned so fast the Triad hardly had time to collect their notes. Vines were scattered all over. Place looked an awful lot like what happened at Fort Sulma and Concordia. So you think Mordremoth has attacked, or will attack, this fort? Maybe it started to, but whatever it was interested in is gone now. Either way, step lightly. Seraph are on their way to secure the fort. All right, thanks. All right, let's take a look. Travel to Camp Resolve, which is just behind me, but I think I can do this. We need a Cephalon Endy. Stay here forever. Yeah. In a dream world, I would be able to stream more, but the hours I do are like perfect for so many people across so many different continents. Like, I could go live an hour earlier, but then anyone who is on the west coast of America, and I know we've got a few people who are over there, like, I'm sort of pushing them out because it would be like 4 in the morning for them. Ooh, a badge. And it just works out. Oh, it is there. It disappeared. So it's exactly, Lizzie. So starting earlier would push so many people out of being able to catch the beginning. And I can't really go any later because, I mean, I end at 6 o'clock. And I could go until 7, but then I don't get to see my son. By the time I got dinner ready, like, it's nearly 8 o'clock. Like, it's just, you know. When's the next Cyberpunk video coming out? It'll be live in an hour. And I can give you a tease as to what I do. But I'm not going to. I could, but I'm not. Sorry. You gotta wait. All right, here we go. It's good though. I had a lot of fun. It was a good time. I can give you a tease, yeah, but I'm choosing not to. I do something in Night City. There you go.
Find a place to lay those maps out and get me a couple of charcoal sticks to mark them with.
At once, sir.
Has anyone heard from Commander Frostgullet?
I don't believe you.
She's dealing with a problem on her ship, Marshal. The engines need maintenance.
Tell her to get someone else to do that. I need her here.
Right away.
Ambrew, all I will say is your wish may come true. Well, tell Councillor Flunt to flunt off, etc. Right. I love the music here. It's an honor to meet you too, sir. Pact Soldier, Vigil Crusader, Priory Scholar. Oh shit! It's
Marshal,
a map.
I have news.
Oh!
How are things progressing?
The Northwest is overrun with Mordrem and strangling vines. The troops need reinforcements.
Tell Commander Quentin to ready his ship.
Commander
Yes,
Quentin!
sir.
Everyone disperse. The Commander and I need to talk.
Yes, Marshal. Everybody out. Come on, move it.
Someone go and tell Commander Quentin.
Let me fill you in on what's been happening since the summit. I took what you said to heart. The fleet's arriving gradually, and we're preparing to take the fight to Mordremoth.
Hell
the cities
yeah.
have all sent troops to fight with us, and we've begun preliminary forays into the surrounding area. I've contacted your friends from Destiny's Edge, and they've all agreed to join the battle. All but Ritlock Brimstone. I couldn't reach him.
Yeah, because
And none of the others know
he's
where
in
that
the
portal
mists.
took him either. We're gathering
Yeah.
as much information as we can on the enemy before we launch the main assault. We definitely need someone with your skills, so I'm glad you're with us.
The question is, will he emerge out of the mists in Living World Season 2, Heart of Thorns, or are they just going to ice him for years? They could do that. That would be crazy. But they could. I hope he comes back sooner rather than later, because I really do like Ritlock. Thank you for coming on such short notice. I thought you might be busy with post-summit diplomatic concerns. Right now, the Pact is high on my priority list. I'm glad. This staging base is our launch point for an early attack on Mordremoth. Before the dragon gets too strong? Exactly. We're fortifying as quickly as we can. We believe Mordremoth is west of here, or south, perhaps. Its jungle seems to be spreading eastward. You're putting the other dragons on hold? No choice. Mordremoth is the most imminent threat, as you proved. The others are quiet for now, probably happily soaking up our magic, but they're awake, and that means they could erupt at any time. Are you ready for Mordremoth? We lost so many fighting Zaitan. To be honest, I'm not sure, but I'm preparing as best I can. We're somewhat more ready than you and I were when we went after Zaitan. Kalad Bolg worked on Risen Lieutenants, but will it work on Mordrem? We have to find out sooner or later. I'm inclined to make a bold move while it's newly awakened. That's why I need you and your knowledge of these things. The more we know, the better prepared we are. Although I know a lot about them, there's more to learn. Primordus has been awake for over 200 years. Yormag Vanilia's long. They both did great damage at first, sending out their minions. This is the stage where Mordremoth is now. The minions, I get it. You want to slow down its production of minions. Yes, slow down, or, if we get lucky, stop it entirely. Now, before its corruption spreads too far and wide. What do you need to make that happen? I have a mission. I have a squad missing. Missing? They were on a scouting mission, and they should have been back last night. They didn't return. There are 2 non-packed with them. Who are they? Our friend Kaith and a diplomat sent here by the Crichton government to investigate the situation. His name is Kanak. Whoa! Kanak and Cave. Oh my god. Both are very capable, but maybe outnumbered. Kanak. We need to look for them to see if they need reinforcements. Would you be willing to lead that mission? I'll head out as soon as I'm prepared. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. What you did at the summit will go down in history, hopefully as the turning point in the war against the dragons. I didn't think I could respect you more than I did, but after that speech, I merely spoke from my heart and experience. Our only chance is to unite. Some mornings I awake, and for a moment I'm afraid that when I look out the window, I'll see the world destroyed. That view is so clear in my head. That's the most desolate feeling I've ever had. You carry a great weight on your shoulders, Trahan. As do you, Endia Ravenscroft. This is one thing we have had in common from the beginning. Such responsibility. Speaking of which, I'd better go find that missing squad. Is there any additional, notes down here? I feel like this would be, the prime location for some additional story to be hidden in a random interactable or something, but no. Damn. Okay. Anyone down here? Valiant. I'm mainly looking to see if there are any named troops. Commander Fionia? Izariel, I think it's neither. I think it's
your friend's coming to rescue you.
Don't you have somewhere to be? Move off.
Rox! Hey, what are you doing over here? Shouldn't you be... Who was that you were talking to? Who? Oh, him, just an old friend. Someone I knew from my mining days. Did he know your old warband? Some of them. We all worked the same mine. I've never said it, Rox, but I'm really sorry you had to go through that. I'm still going through it. You and Bram have helped me keep my mind off of it. It's hard to talk about. It's hard to see people I knew from that time. Would it be okay if I met him? A friend of yours is a friend of mine. He's not really anyone. I said friend, but I meant acquaintance. Not worth your time. Okay, I won't pry. Changing the subject, you had any word about Ritlock? No, I plan to head out to the Black Citadel to see if they've heard anything yet, or if they're planning on doing anything. That seems like a good idea. Let me know when you find out, okay? I definitely will. Okay, I better go. I was gonna say, Azariel, again, I don't know. I think it's its own separate thing. Deadmau5, hello. Did you get to see me customize my character last week? Because I did eventually customize them after we spoke about it, but I don't know if you were here for that. Either way, welcome on in. I hope you and all of your scaly babies, is that a good way of putting it, are okay. Hopefully you're all well. Okay, what have we got in here? Timey is over there. Let's go have a chat to Timey. Hello, Timey. Don't you have somewhere to be? I was taught as a toddler that procrastinating leads to evil. Good point. I'd better get going. Sorry, Timey. God, I just wanted to try and check in with my friend. Is there anyone else that's named? Because typically it is the named NPCs.
Must be my lucky day.
Hey,
I think...
Come on, forget him. Let's just go.
I can't chat with him. Ooh, let's get the goss. You're looking at... Wait.
You're looking at me?
I guess I am. I just wanted to say hello. I'm a friend of Rox's.
Oh, you're going to talk to me too? I'll only say this once. Even if I had a reason to talk to a stinking gladium like Rox, it wouldn't be anyone else's business. Especially not a human's.
Call her that again and I'll put you in the ground.
Oh yeah? Your friend Rox is a...
Stop before you say something we'll both regret. I'm leaving. What a bastard. What a piece of shit. Logan Thackeray!
Has there been any word on when we're launching the fleet?
When we're ready, and not a moment sooner.
It's Logan! And Seraph Master Sergeant Hesh! You had any word from Ritlock? You were with him when he went into that portal, right? I was there. There was no stopping him. From what I hear, he went in after Sothin, is that right? Was he really trying to perform a ritual to break the faux fire curse? Crazy as it sounds, yes he was. He had King Adelbern's crown. What? He found it? Where? Actually, I found it for him. It was scattered in pieces. So he had Sothin and the crown of the Ascalonian king who set the curse in the first place. I see why he thought it might actually work, but he's not human. The legend says only an heir. The Char are the true victims of that curse. He also found what he thought were magical words. But all of that wasn't enough, and now he'd gone through a portal to God knows where. If it weren't Ritlock, I'd be more worried. It's Ritlock. He'll be back. I just hope he comes back in one piece.
You have something to report?
Welcome to our own little corner of Camp Resolve, Commander. So you've claimed this land for the Queen, hmm? Yes, indeed. Long live the Queen. So are you coming with us? Not this time. I'm heading out on another mission. Good luck. May we all return in one piece. There's a dog? Guys, this is great. I love this kind of shit. Like, where they just give you a little... Who's that giggling? Yeah, you okay? Where they just give you this area full of all of these little details and doodads and bits and bobs and say, yeah, wander around, explore, and see what you can discover. It is lovely. Preceptor? Oh, shit, look who it is! Hello, Commander. Last time I saw you, we were fighting Zaitan, and now here we are again. Are you ready to take on Mordremoth? I'm fighting the beast from a different flank, Preceptor. Very good. I wish you luck with that effort. So, do we have any other leaders here? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it.
Commander of the Pact joins us.
That's right, I do. Lovely to see you as well. Right, let's go and have a chat with Bram, shall we? I've ignored him for long enough. Hello, Bram. Hey, I saw you meeting with Traherne. What did he want? Do you have things to do with the Pact? Marshal Traherne is requesting my help to find a missing squad. You're the perfect choice for that. You already have a lot of experience with Mordremoth. Are you going to be in charge or something? So it seems, of a small squad. I'd offer to come, but I've got to make sure Timey's safe. She's looking for that pact engineer to toughen Scruffy's armor. I'll never forget how close she came to dying in that inquest attack. Me neither. We showed up in the nick of time. She was so scared. I'll keep an eye on this squirt. You're gonna be okay, all right? Of course. I won't be alone. And now I check in on Timmy. I wondered why she was so short with me before. Oh, look!
Was Aaron working for Scarlet?
Not to my knowledge, miss, although I suppose it's possible.
Holy
Never
shit,
met
it's
any
the
of his
Masters!
friends.
Then what are you doing out here?
We came looking for a safe place to land.
Wait, you can't just leave after saying that. Why would he attack you? You never did anything to hurt him, did you?
Of course not. We welcomed him into our fold, but he grew violent.
It started with episodes of confusion and aggression.
We just decided to confine him when...
So where's the Master of Peace now?
We need to find him.
Excuse me. Excuse me!
God, I love Timmy so
Why
much.
would he go off alone?
We believe he's still searching for a place where we can all be safe.
We saved him. We tracked Aaron through the wastes and found him before he could kill your master.
That was you, huh? We found Aaron's corpse and assumed the Master had killed him.
Nope, it was the boss and me and the others too. We trapped him inside Spurbend Canyon and fought him there.
We are profoundly grateful to you, miss. To all of you. But we really must go now.
Speak with the Aspect Masters with pleasure. Hello, Master of Wind. Oh, I'm forced to chat to the Master of Lightning. Okay. I'm told by this delightful young miss here that you saved the life of our Master of Peace. It seems you have a knack for commanding the aspects. Aaron was out of control. He had to be stopped. I'm Endia Ravenscroft. How did the Master of Peace look when you saw him last? Was he injured at all? No, he seemed hardy. He's determined and, of course, the best among us. If any of us could survive out there on our own, it would be him. Nevertheless, you're risking your own lives to try to catch up with him. We fear the day will come when he will need us. We want to be there when it does. We won't keep you any longer. Oh no, I'm not gonna keep... I want to keep chatting. What about your people? All those injured in the crash. We're doing this for them. For now, they can help each other, but soon we'll need a safe place to shelter while we recover and rebuild. What about your crystals? Aren't you afraid they'll be looted? Oh yes, but others will collect them. This responsibility we inherited, protecting Glint's legacy. It extends to all Zephyrhites. We all play our roles. You inherited it. The Brotherhood of the Dragon was a dwarven society dedicated to Glint. Before they turned to stone, they passed that duty on to us. Okay, the Brotherhood of the Dragon is getting a note. The Brotherhood of the Dragon. A dwarven society dedicated to Glint. They passed their duty on to the Zephyrhites. Okay, mentioned by Rhyme, the Zephyrite upon our arrival, perhaps the leader of the Zephyrhites. All around us, the people of Glint have fallen from the sky. It is our tribe's way to welcome outsiders, and we welcome you. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. When was this? Over 200 years ago. At first, we were a small group, nomadic. We lived in the desert and assisted Glint in any way we could. But then, Kralkatorrik awoke and destroyed her. She and Destiny's Edge attacked Kralkatorrik and tried to kill it. They failed and Glint died. Her crystals are all we have left of her. We collected what we could from the desert, built airships where no one could touch us, and learned to use the aspects. The aspects are her magic. Fueled by it, she lives on in the sun, wind, and lightning. Her body was overflowing with magic soaked up over the thousands of years that she'd lived. It continues to seep out of her crystals. And you sell her crystals. No, not hers. We grow the ones we sell. A dead dragon's magic naturally returns to the world. Our grown crystals are infused with some of that magic. And the Master of Peace is looking for a safe place for you. The Zephyrhites are collecting her crystals as they find them, saving them so that when we have found our new home, we can move them there and begin again. You inherited it? And then this is going to loop over again.
That's not where the Centurion said they should go.
gotta read Edge of Destiny. I don't know if I've got like a blind spot in my memory, but I really don't remember Glint in the core game coming up. Did I just... Like, there's no way I feel like I'm so thorough with these sorts of things. Kaith tells you about this in Sorrow's Embrace. Gotta replay the dungeon story. She should have come up at some point. It was very brief. I did do Sorrow's Embrace, I believe, the dungeon. But I don't remember that. I think you came across her, but I cannot say for sure. Like 1 or 2 dialogue in the dungeon. Glint had a much bigger role in Guild Wars 1. No, not in the notes. Well, I think random dungeon dialogue I must have just missed. That's so annoying. Either way, though. A dragon whose crystals power the Zephyrite. Via their aspect crystals. Fell in battle against Crown. Annoyingly, I've got the Elder Dragons all under one tab, so I need to really separate them at some point. So, what's throwing me then is it seems like Glint was a crystal dragon. Why would Kralkatorrik destroy a crystal dragon? Maybe she wasn't a crystal dragon. Just her energy, her magic. Let me read it one more time. Well, that's got to relate to our vision then. In some way, right? Seeing Kralkatorrik, the golden lights, that thing beneath the ground. What if Glint didn't die? And instead, these crystals they are discovering are pieces of her fragmented body, but her heart survived. I recommend watching the cutscene again. Go on then. Go on then. Let's do it. Can someone link it, please? You've tempted me with a good time here. Where are we? Okay. Thank you, Joker. Oh, you're showing me the Sorrow's Embrace thing. I thought you were going to show me the,
Once we fought...
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I thought you were going to show me the, cinematic. Which I'll also watch if you happen to have a link. Right, let's watch this. Let's watch this.
Together as one. Myself, Ritlock, Logan...
I remember this.
Air and her wolf. Snaff and his apprentice. We called ourselves Destiny's Edge. We were the best the world had seen. We fought dragon minions from the Sea of Sorrows to the Crystal Desert. We encountered Glint. She was a legendary creature that served Kralkatorrik, the Crystal Dragon, until she betrayed her master.
I feel like there's a hole in my memory. Did I, like, take a drink or something? Did I take my headset off and, like, smash my head against the wall?
Kralkatorrik awoke and flew south to slay its traitorous lieutenant, leaving devastation in its wake.
Have I seen this? Can someone find a link to me watching this? Because I definitely would have done this in a recording. I need to see my eyes watch this so I can be in disbelief. Did I do Sea of Sorrow?
We stood beside Glint, ready to face an elder dragon.
Nah, there's no way. I've not seen this. How can I confirm in game that I've not done Sea of Sorrows? In here? Achievements. Sea of nope. Sorrows. Nope, that's not it. Sorrow's Embrace. Sorrow Subjugator. Explored Sorrow's Embrace story mode. I've not done an explorable mode. I've done it. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. How am I? We did it together? What was I doing, man?
Logan was suddenly called away. We were weakened, but Air thought we could still stand and fight. Air was incorrect.
Holy shit.
We were defeated.
If it wasn't written in Obsidian, it categorically did not happen.
Kralkatorrik killed Glint. We lost Snaff as well.
I swear to you, I don't remember this. There's gotta be a video of me doing this dungeon. I did every dungeon in the recordings. Whatever. This is news to me. Shit. To slay its traitorous lieutenant. So Glint wasn't just another crystal dragon.
She was a legendary...
She was a legendary crystal dragon that served Kralkatorrik. She was his lieutenant. I'm looking, Kima, thank you. Most important, yeah. The YouTube robots found the run. Evidence? Okay, they found it. I don't want to watch this. What if I'm like, oh shit, Glint, dragon, well. Amnesia confirmed. Oh my god. Shit, I'm looking well excited in the video as well. Why is this not going full screen? There you go.
Snaff and his apprentice. We called ourselves Destiny's Edge. We were the best the world had seen. We fought dragon minions from the Sea of Sorrows to the Crystal Desert.
I'm loving it, yeah. I was having a great time.
She was a legendary creature that served Kralkatorrik, the Crystal Dragon,
Glint.
until she betrayed her master.
Glint, he says, as if he's going to remember any of this.
Kralkatorrik awoke
what an
and
arsehole.
flew south to slay its traitorous lieutenant, leaving devastation in its wake. We stood beside Glint,
this is
ready
sick.
to face an elder dragon.
What? Pog, Andy, this is sick. Ready?
Logan was suddenly called away.
Oh?
We were weakened, but Air thought we could still stand and fight.
Why did Logan go?
Air was...
There you go. I was thinking about Logan.
Incorrect. We were defeated. Kralkatorrik killed Glint. We lost Snaff as well.
My brain right now is a couple of monkeys with cymbals just slapping them together going, Logan, Logan, Logan. I've forgotten everything else. Let's see. Oja blames Ear for Snaff's death, I suppose. And that's it. Glint's forgotten. Oh my god. This is crazy, guys, because I don't remember this. Oh, that's bad. All right. Does anyone have a link to the cutscene that we saw earlier, the cinematic? I'd like to watch that again, if that's okay. If someone does have the link, I'll for sure check it out. Distracted by Destiny's Edge drama. Thank you, Pooba. Okay, don't worry. I'll be making notes and all of this in just a second. I just copied and pasted the same thing.
Snaff and his apprentice.
Hold on. Okay. Let's watch this again. Now that we know for sure it's Kralkatorrik, and I did say it was him in the first. I love, by the way, when you see her face here. Reminds me of the old Channel 4 intro videos.
I must share something with you. I'm fading.
So undoubtedly, yeah, Kralkatoric, right? You can see like the crystals. No, actually it's not. I think it's not Kralkatoric. It looks like Mordremoth, right? Because it looks like there's trees growing on it. They're not crystals, they're trees. Holy shit. This is what made me think Kralkatoric because of all the crystals. The heart of Glint. That's my prediction. Or like the core of Glint. If Glint had a heart, whatever, you know what I mean. Cool. Right. Well, we know who Glint is now. We definitely didn't know that prior to today. This is brand new news. Never before seen. One of a kind. Let's get the music going again. Right. Notes. Theory. Is the golden... I was gonna put egg. And it kind of is like egg-shaped thing in the cutscene. The remnants of Glint? Who awoke to punish and destroy her. She was his lieutenant. Okay. Super weird that they introduce her so late and act like you've heard of her before, for sure. Weird, isn't it? Yeah. Really odd. That was back when Kaith's dialogue was bugged. Yeah. Aaron was out of control. He had to be stopped. We've read all of this before. There you go. You look so serious. Zojia wears a similar face sometimes when her experiments are especially dangerous. What are you going to do? I'm going out to find Kaith and Kanak. Bram's going to take you home. Out? You mean out into the wastes? Bram should go with you. What if something happens to you? I'm meeting up with and leading a packed squad. I won't be alone. I can find my engineer and then get home alone. You don't need to watch over me every second. Seriously, I'm not a baby. You two will be safer together. Don't worry about me. I'll see you later. Okay. Nice. And Bram? I don't understand you Dermond Priory people. Why would you...
Hey, stop!
Why would you want to spend so much time reading scrolls and looking at old artifacts? We do more than that. We collect and protect knowledge. I guess so. After all, you're not one of those weak ruins raiders.
My name's Tiny. I'm dedicated to learning as much of what you know as I can.
Well, I'll be.
Your command of metal magical integration is awe-inspiring.
Oh, shit.
We studied your progressive layering techniques in class.
That's so. Well, what makes you think I'd teach you anything?
Because I'm the smartest, most earnest student you'll ever have?
That remains to be seen. But we can talk. A little.
Hell yeah. It can be very exciting. Many ruins are treacherous. That reminds me, are Jory and Kaz still at the Dermond Priory? Have you heard from them? Not since the summit. They promised to send word when they found something. Oh, that's right. I hope they find something we can use. Jory's a member of the Priory, right? Is Kaz? Well, we did see them after the summit. We literally went over and watched as Jory had her blade blessed by her now dead sister. So technically we're wrong there. I don't believe she's in an order. She's in the Mesmer Collective. What is that? Some kind of group for Mesmers? I don't know much about it. I think so. We'll have to ask her. Okay. Can I chat to Timmy about this? Don't you have someone to be? Yeah, okay. Sorry. Right. Well,
let's need to talk to somebody who actually has authority around here. I want a good position at the railing.
I'd rather stay at the back and shoot from a place of relative security.
I'm still watching the video. You are actually hung up on Logan. Oh my god. I'm Logan brained. This is awful. Right, Andy memes. What have you made, Crit? Thanks, man. That's how I feel on a near daily basis. All right, you can stop laughing now, Peacemaker. Get out of here. I'm getting so many lore flashbacks. I've been through the Guild Wars 2 story multiple times, and everything shown looks brand new to me too, albeit it was a while ago. Years. Damn, I cannot believe I forgot about that. Yeah, I really just I must have owned, and it's weird for me to think this way, but I must have just assumed in the moment it was like a passing thing, which I, you know, now in retrospect, I know that they wouldn't do something like that. Shit. Well, damn. It is weird though, I would say, I'm not making an excuse for me. It's weird that they don't come up again, really, this glint. Right? Like, it's that one dungeon? We talk so much about Snaf and the battle against Kralkatorrik and, you know, the failings of Destiny's Edge. It is strange to me that Glint isn't mentioned more. Yeah, Kima, I can imagine. I can imagine. Well, I'm going to be slightly annoying. Let me go and get this Vista, which is up there. I'm going to be slightly annoying because I think that makes the most sense as the place to pause for today. Just because... Oh, can I get on top of that, do you reckon? I want to get that Vista up here. I think that makes the best place to pause. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll pause there for today. And then this is something we can come back to and throw ourselves into it. When will we be back? Well, I'm planning to go Canada, but God forbid I somehow bottle it, which, you know, I'm not going to talk that into the world. Well, no, let's start with the more likely outcome. 2 weeks today. If I, for some reason, bottle it next week and I don't get to go to Canada because I'm an absolute pile of misery, then I'll be here next week. But we're hoping.
See why we should have to take orders.
Hoping I can handle it. So it'll be 2 weeks today. So yeah, let me go back to Divinity's Reach and assume my position. Canada isn't real. I hear it's actually called Canada. I better not see you here next week. There was also your realization that Snaf was in Destiny's Edge. So I was so focused on Logan's departure and Snaf that I didn't even process the legendary crystal dragon. Oh, God. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Oh, well. For Shay, I hope so. No streams for a week and a half, basically. So none next week, and then none the Monday and Tuesday the week following. And then, because Wednesday would still be the YouTube day, I'll be back the Thursday. So literally the next stream after tomorrow would be the next Guild Wars 2 stream. So yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to get started with Guild Wars 2, including expansions and Living World. Where do I start in terms of purchases? I see an Elder Dragon Saga collection. That's what I would go for, NT. And you can get it on a really good discount on occasion. But I would also just say play the game. Like, just play the game a little bit. It's free, so you may as well. And then if you enjoy it, pick up the Elder Dragon bundle. But yeah, I'm going to have to run because I need to get a thumbnail for today's video because I'm so late. So I need to go make a thumbnail for the Cyberpunk video today. And then I need to go get dinner. So sincerely, Isidoriana, thank you. Sincerely, thank you all very... I'll try not to, Coach Man. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for having a good time today. This game, once again, pretty damn good. I love Guild Wars. Cannot wait. Yeah, Jumping Spirit. I know. Geek, thank you. Pooba, Abby, Kumaru, McMuttons, NT, Ashrik, Koji Man, Jumping Spirit, Kima, Lizzie, Isidoriana, Vosif, Ambrew, Kale, Nomic, Asik, Vosif again, Sophie, Carbon, Diam, Kitsu. Play the game until they take away your raptor, then buy everything. Exactly. Kayata, Pi, Sans, Stimhorn, Bardo the Bard, NT, Risque, Praise Joko, Sophie again, Goji Man, Echo Axiom, Wuku, Bailey, Sign, Lurkers, VOD Watchers. Thank you, Isadoriana. Well, we'll be here tomorrow with one more Warframe stream. Yeah. So after tomorrow, it should be lights out for a week and a half, then I'll be back. So yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow for Warframe Friday, or Warframe Friday. That's the one. Sure. And I'll see you all tomorrow for that. So thank you all so much for being here. Love you all. And I will see you later for the Cyberpunk video. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow for Warframe. Very well.